Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Glad to have you here on Bugbear's Basement, where we like to do tabletop gaming on the computer, which is, interesting. But it has been a little bit different than normally sitting around a table. But the good thing is seeing as, especially for me, I don't have anybody to sit around a table with anyway. So here on the internet, it makes it a lot. Well, you can play, which is good. Oh, Alton Brown is live. Hi, Alton. All right, very good. He's a cook, chef guy. Had a TV show for a while called Good Eats. I like Alton Brown. You guys like Alton Brown?
Yes.
Yeah, Alton's cool. And all
I was
right.
a fan of his Cutthroat Kitchen game for show. That one was pretty fun.
I didn't see that. I just watched his Good Eats.
That one's hilarious. It's a little moronic, so I don't know if it matches your temperament. It's just
Yeah,
stupid TV.
I don't like
But
stupid. That's true.
they have to be smart and creative. He comes up with these insidious ways like to limit chefs. Like you can only use a frying pan that's been beat with a sledgehammer. So then they have to like figure out how to use it. But all these, and he calls them sabotages, and like all those sabotages he tries out, or he has his staff try it out to make sure it's actually doable. They just have to be smart enough to figure out how to work around the handicap.
Sure.
So that is kind of fun.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
like Alton, though. I'm not
It does,
surprised at all. Yeah. But he's live. But I do like Alton. He's a true foodie. He and his wife are a little bit light liberal for me, but whatever. You know, I
Yeah.
do love Alton Brown. So anyway, welcome everybody. We already got a few of you in here. That's awesome. And I guess we'll give it a couple minutes and see who pops in here, just in case, Bill. But we are going to be making a transition here. We've been kind of threatening it for a while, and that transition is we're going to be moving over to Palladium. And we're going to, and I'm going to run this time. Let Bill be a player. He's been doing it for a while, so and I appreciate that, Bill, because
Oh yeah. I mean, I had a lot of fun, but I've run into the DM burnout. I'm
Yeah.
just yeah. So I'm excited to be a player in your world and then run around with all these people who tortured me for years and give them payback as a player. I mean, have fun with my friends.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, I have been playing tabletop games for almost 44 years. Oh my God, Bill.
Yeah.
That's twice as old as I am.
Yeah,
Twice as old
twice
as he
old
is.
as I even am. You see what I mean, GOP? You see?
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Anyway.
You're very old.
No, I was talking about the horrible spoken English over here. But anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And in that time, I have been a player, maybe maybe 7 of those years, somewhere around 7. We'll say 7.
Oh, you missed out.
Yeah, so I've been DMing a lot. But the good thing about being a DM a lot is I learned the same thing you do as any other job. Like when I was a teacher, when I started being a teacher 20 years ago, I sat at my desk because I didn't have my own company at that time. I worked for another company, right? And I sat at my desk and I prepared so many lesson plans and so many handouts. And oh my God, I was a dynamo. And of course, when you get in the classroom, you realize that nothing goes to plan ever. Now I can walk into any classroom on the planet with nothing. I could even do it naked.
Oh.
Where'd you hide your gun then?
That.
Prove it.
But no, I'm just saying it. And anyone here that has a job they've been doing a long time understands exactly what I mean. It becomes route, right, or routine, right? So anyway, we are going to be playing Palladium coming up here. Depending, it doesn't look like we're going to get our full roster today, and so I think we probably going to run a little bit through just introducing Palladium and maybe do a little bit of character creation here. But beyond that, I will just kill a couple more minutes and say hello. Hi, Bill.
Hey, I got the book up. I love this cover by Steranko. This is beautiful.
Oh, this dude who created the book, and he was with, I don't know, he might still, I don't know if he's dead or not, but he was with them for a very long time. This is the 98 cover. You probably have the red cover, and I'm assuming not the blue one.
Yeah, it's the red one was available on drive-through.
Right.
Um,
One of the cool things, because that's the ultimate reprint with the errata update that they put out like 2 years ago.
nice.
But here's the thing. Stranko, the guy he's talking about, who he's not only is he the guy who created the book and this particular variant of the Palladium system, he's also a comic book artist.
He's a legend.
Yes, he is.
Legend.
And that means the book is full of his art. Oh my God.
It does have really good art. I did go through and look at the pictures. I haven't looked at any of the rules
Yeah.
because I like pictures. I go from every book. I look for the pictures.
Oh, so do I. Now, some people don't care about art. That's the people who always want to play pixel art games. Fuckers. But anyway, I love the art. I'm very much a stickler. But hi, GLP, how about you? Are you an art person, or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter that much, really. I mean, I'm happy with whatever. I just like to play.
So you're a heathen.
I'm a heathen,
All right,
yes.
fair
Very
enough.
much so.
Fair enough.
The Sheathen.
A heathen.
Fair enough. Hello, lady.
Hello, Chester.
How are you?
I'm good today.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how long you've played D&D stuff, but or tabletop stuff, but you dropped right in with us easy. So you must have been doing it a while.
Let's see, I've been out of high school for almost 40 years now, and I played at the end of my high school
There you go.
on for 15 years, and it kind of faded when computer stuff started coming in. People were playing on computers, stuff
Yeah,
like that.
makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, because you dropped in immediately naturally. It's perfect, which I do appreciate, by the way. And then we have the opposite end of the spectrum here with Tower. Hey, Tower.
Howdy.
Now Tower here is a newbie. He actually had his cherry popped here by old Bill. I hope you were gentle.
Oh, man.
I was a little rough.
A little rough, yeah.
Actually, I think it was that one shot that you hosted, Chester.
It was
Oh,
you, Chester.
oh my God, I did
Yeah.
it. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it.
I just
It's a little gremlin with the sniper rifle.
Yeah. But anyway, and I'm happy to go with this crew for my run. I do want to keep it smaller. I think one of the things that probably burned you here, Bill, is running just big groups continuously, right?
It's really challenging when you
It
don't
is.
have eye contact.
It
It makes
is.
such a difference when it's everyone's in the same room.
And you have
I
to.
would do it.
Yeah, it
Oh, go
is.
ahead.
No, I agree. 100%. It is. It's a lot easier to run it smaller and tighter. And I want to do that because normally if I were sitting at a table, I wouldn't give a shit. But since we do actually put this live, we put it up here on the interwebs. It actually you need a little bit of tighter kind of exchange and speed. Therefore, a tighter group is better. And I really want to keep it to 4. I'd be happy to keep this group here. I think I would love to pop in Bob, so I would run 5. But I'd happy to run you 4. So I know Bill's in. I know GLP's in. Lady, you want to do this run? Because I'll probably go with it for a while.
Of course.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And how about you, Tower?
Oh, I have no. Yeah, I have no problem up until July-ish. I'm not sure what my bid will be or what my days off will be when the next union bid happens.
Oh, I see. That's all right. Excuse me.
I do have
Months anyway.
some commitments coming up where I'll be gone, but like 2 weeks from now I won't be here. So that's kind of weird because that's going to be your starting night on the 3rd, and I've got the last concert for my kids to go to. So
I see. Yeah, no. The good thing about me, I'm going to run a mercenary-based campaign, and that makes it easy, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so no problem. That's another reason why I'm going to run a mercenary game, in case I do have guest peoples. right? But anyway,
Hmm.
it looks like we're not getting everybody in, so let's just do it. Let's just talk about Heroes Unlimited. Now, of course, Bill mentioned Steranko, and you should mention him often because he's awesome. Not only is he an amazing artist, as you can see from the cover and the other art inside this game, he has a great game for developing tabletop stuff. Man, he's quite a smart fella. You know.
Oh, and Stranko is, yeah, he's a real character. The guy dabbled in all kinds of stuff. He had his own TV show for a while, which was pretty cool. If you can find that, that's awesome. And he is the uh, the character Mr. Miracle was based on Steranko's escape artist career. So
I did not
he's
know that. Oh goodness.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he is scot free. As Kirby and him are contemporaries and buddies, and that's who he made him after. So yeah, he's a real interesting cat. Now, as far as the game development, I think he really wasn't much on this game. He was just the Palladium was just able to the schedule the stars aligned, and they're able to get him to do the cover and some of the interior art.
No, 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 no,
But
no. You're wrong on that.
oh,
Actually,
really? Okay.
he is. If you go read this book, you read through it. He is the man who adapted this. He did it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the cool thing about it. Because I've met a lot of artists, Bill, and I kind of worry about you guys tying your shoes. But then Velcro was created for a reason. Um,
Loafers,
yes.
loafers.
So but but
Artists wear loafers.
it's true.
Hey, I don't own shoes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just paint the
He
bottom.
owns sandals.
Yes. But anyway,
Flip-flops.
beyond that, just kind of loving over Stranko, which you should certainly do at least twice a year. But beyond that, let's get into and take a look at this system here. Now, the good thing about Palladium in general, and a lot of the old games, because here in our modern day, look at that art, man. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. But in our modern day, everything has to be equal. I don't know if you've noticed that, right? And of course, that's not equal. That's equity, and equity's stupid. I said it.
Mhm.
It's stupid. All right. Back in the day, asymmetric gameplay was not even something to fret about. It was normal, right? And in this system, Palladium, you can certainly have that. And the cool thing about it is you do have options. You can create your character as you like, or you could just roll it up random. They have a table for every freaking thing you can imagine, right?
Nice.
And that is a cool thing. Now, I'm not going to push you guys to use the random tables exclusively. However, it can make for some fun stuff. So if you go up, just go a few more pages here, Bill. If you could just come
Yeah.
down a few more pages, please.
To say when.
I will.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, the art's amazing. Yeah,
Ooh, oh, look at that guy.
yeah.
Creating character.
Here you go. All right, now. So here's what we're going to get ourselves into. Now, what you want to go down to is you want to keep coming down. We'll come back to this here in a minute. Keep coming down, please. Let me see the full page.
Yep. Scrolling out.
Thank you. There you go. Keep coming down. Yep. Yep. Keep coming. All right there. Okay.
Brother.
So we're going to start with step 3, and we're going to start with step 3 here. All right. So this is what I want you guys to do. Now, with this game, we're going to be using. Well, we use all the dice in various different situations, but we're going to start out mainly with percentile dice. Now, that's two 10-siders. Although, if you bought a pack of modern polyhedron dice, you certainly have percentile dice already. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll this. Now, in this situation, I'm not going to do the mega hero stuff because, well, we're not doing a superhero game, so we're not going to do that.
That
But
was one thing I did read, which was pretty cool. It's like you could have a Silver Surfer in this game. You could do
Oh, yeah.
you could do a Sentry. You could
You
have
could.
those huge, crazy guys, and still have mechanics to run the game, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
is well done. But and I do want to run a superhero game. I will run one, but I'll probably run that either probably off of Cypher. the Cypher system. They came out with wearing the cape, I think what's called, or I don't remember. But anyway, I'm not going to run that right now. But I do plan on running a superhero game. Anyway, in this world, there's one little aspect. You are all we'll just you're all muties, right? You're all mutants, right?
Yay!
And but you don't have to take the mutant category because each category gives you a certain amount of abilities and things that go into the creation of the character, right? It's just consider it a template, right? But even no matter which one you get or take, you're going to have a mutation, the visible one anyway, right? But that's a separate issue. So, what I'd like if everyone could roll the percentile dice and tell me what you get, and then we'll go and try to build off of that.
All right.
Okay.
Grabbing the dice. Taking them up.
78.
Okay. So write down magic, GOP.
Oh. Okay.
Anybody else? Who's next? Bill?
Oh, I rolled a 97 for aliens.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you guys get something and you're really, really disappointing, just choose something. It doesn't really matter.
Well,
really
I'll start taking a look at it, and if I
Yeah.
go another direction, I'll let you know.
Sure. But we want to make whatever decision that is now because I know it's step 3, but it should have been step 1. Tower.
Let's see. Percentile dice. Here, skip me for a minute. I gotta get my dice out.
Lady.
100.
That's alien as well.
Do we want the same category for the entire group?
Well,
or
then
do you
go
want me
ahead
to
and pick
reroll?
one, lady. I'll tell it because it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. I'm just offering the randomness. You can be an experiment, which is something that was created by science. You can be a robot. You can be a cyborg. You can have super special training, like say Batman, right? You can be a straight up mutant, right? You can be a psionicist.
Yeah, I'll go with psionics.
Okay, well then there you go. Write down psionics.
Okay.
I got a 61.
All right, that is physical training. So you're basically going to be, like a Shang-Chi type of character.
Who is? Oh my god! I don't want to sound ridiculous. Who is Shang-Chi?
Bruce Lee. You
Be
are
like,
like a Bruce Lee type character.
Hawkeye.
Okay. Way more understandable. You had to say it in English, Chester.
Excuse me?
Oh my god. I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's.
All right, fine.
I got no excuse for him.
All
No
right.
excuse. Sorry.
So let's see. What do we have here? We have a psionicist. We have a magic with GOP. We have unless you want to change that GOP. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You could choose anything.
I'm fine with it. I'll play around with it. Why not?
And Bill, do you want to go with the alien, or want to do something else?
Yeah. No, let's just go. It's cool.
Okay, cool. So let's let's go to those sections first, and then we'll come back here to the beginning. So first one's up in that list. You go back to the codex and just the codex and the contents table, and just go to the page if you like. But let's go to psionics first.
Okay. Well, this PDF
I have it right next to me. I'll just tell you, dude.
Doesn't have any bookmarks.
Well, no, but you can go to the page. I'm sure. Yeah. I got it right here next to me. I will help you.
600-page PDF, no bookmarks. Okay.
As it should be. All right, so let's see here. You need to go for psionics. You need to go to
189.
189. Yes.
Okay. Oh, come on now.
You probably just typed it in up top. Yeah.
I did. What's it doing? Piece of shit.
Just maybe scroll down or scroll up a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
There you
Psionics.
go. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
We lost Rosa. Now she's back. Hey, Rosa. Welcome back.
I did a 27. Am I supposed to do something with that?
Oh.
Yeah. You skipped over Rosa.
No, I didn't. I
Dang.
didn't skip
You
because,
skipped
like
that
I said,
turn
I'm
off.
only running 4 in this campaign. I'm only running 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Don't
Oh,
worry. Then I'll just sit back and enjoy the stream.
All right. Thank you. Let me see here. So where? Oh yeah, Psionics. All right. So 189. Just come down here. Just keep scrolling down to the hero creation stuff. There you go. All right. So lady, write this down.
I got
Lady.
my own book. Just I'm trying to. I'm
Oh,
right
you do.
here.
Okay. So
I'm trying
write
to
this
see.
down for plus 2d4 to your ME. And I'll explain what all that is later. Just don't worry about it. Just write it down. Plus 2d4 to your ME and plus 1d4 to your MA. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Write down your ISP, which is your psychic power points, basically. Okay, it's going to be your ME times 2. Like I said, I'll explain what it all means later. Don't worry about that. ME times 2.
Yes.
And roll 2d6 ciders right now, please.
I only have one out.
So roll
Does it
them
matter?
twice. No, roll them twice. It's fine.
4, 6.
Okay, so 10. So
Oh, 10.
so plus 10. So your ISB will be your ME times 2 plus 10. Okay?
All right.
And in this game, keep in mind this is a kind of cool thing. It's not D&D, but it's kind of, you could be a superhero, but it's a heroic game. But we have levels, so as you gain levels, you actually level up. It's kind of cool. You don't see that in a lot of superhero games, right? All right. So, let's see. Psionic abilities or natural psych. The power of natural psych selective first level. Yes, right. And we'll get to the category here later. Yeah, no, we're not going to do latent. Just make her pure psionic. It's fine. Let's see. Roll on that chart right there.
This one.
Yeah.
Percentage.
Let me, or does it just give it straight? Or no, I'm sorry. Here we
9.
go. Hold on, no, go back up. Stop. Don't move. Yeah, thank you. Stop. Just stop. Okay.
Isn't that for latent though?
Yeah. No. I'm not going to latent. I'm keeping her natural. That's easier. Trust me. First level, a total of 10 powers are selected. So you get 10 powers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
And we'll get into that later. Let's see. Experience level goes up. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, here, and this is your last thing you got to write in. The natural master psychic needs only a 10 or higher to save ordinary. Ordinary people need a 15 or higher. So you only have to roll a 10.
Versus psionic attack.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
10 or higher to succeed.
That's right. Yeah. And then all the other stuff will come in to play a little bit later. But write down SDC. Write down SDC.
Yes.
And you start out with 30. And you're gonna, throughout the creation process, you'll probably get more. But you start with 30 on that. Weapons and armors can be bought. Everything else has to be got normally through skills. Yes. Anything else? Oh, and roll 46, please.
5.
5.
6.
All right. Yeah. So 11.
I was rolling. I only have 1 6 out. You said 46.
Yeah, that's 11 so far.
No, I was counting it. I rolled a 5 and a 1, so that's 6.
Oh, sorry.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. You have 1,100 credits. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and we're not doing the rift system, so we need that. All right, cool. Next, let's just keep going right down the line here. So I guess it'd be Bill. So Bill,
Let's
go
do towers. His is right here on the page 187. So
Oh,
we can
okay,
just
cool.
scroll up a couple pages.
There you go. We'll do
Okay,
that then.
tell me what to roll.
I'm going to.
And physical training. Okay.
All right, so here we go. The usual. We're going to determine 8 things as normal, so I don't have to worry about that. Go up a little bit, please. Yeah, you're killing me. All right.
I thank you.
Almost every physical skill selected. Yeah, okay, so that's normal. Hit points and DC last because they will also be altered. Right. Be certain. Okay. Education, roll determine education level, subtract one skill program. So -1 skill program, please. Just write that down, Tower. -1 skill program. Okay, and that's because you get a
Yeah.
special physical one, so they just kind of reduce it there and not have level education from higher. Okay. Well, all right, fine. Come down a little bit, Bill. All right, then I go up to the top of the page. Right. So I guess all I have to do is look at this thing. All right, so here, write this down, Tower. Physical skills. The following skills are basic to all in this power category. So you get 6 physical skills.
Okay.
And it doesn't let you take boxing or hand to hand, but trust me, that's not what you want anyway.
You will get special ninja skill.
You will be
Oh,
Bruce Lee.
I got those yee cowboy ninja moves.
Oh yeah, you're going to be Bruce Lee for sure. Seeing as you understand that, but don't understand Shang-Chi. Select 4 espionage skills, so you get 4 espionage skills as well. Okay. So, and then here we get into our bonuses and stuff like that. So, did you get that? 4 espionage skills. You got that?
Yep, 6 physical skills, 4 espionage skills.
Sweet.
Espionage.
Yeah, and we'll get to that later. Let's see. His focus is on endurance and strength. So you see all these pluses. You see all of this. You see all that.
Sort of. I can't really zoom in too much.
Well, you need to write all that down.
I copy, and then I'm gonna paste it in a message to.
Yeah, that works amazingly. Thank you.
I smart
Yeah,
Right.
SMAT. Okay. Boop.
that's a
Done.
fancy browser you
Come
have
on,
there.
tell me Bill's gonna be a little tribble, right? He's an alien, right? He can be a tribble.
He could
Or look
be.
like a tribble.
He could be.
He
Oh,
should be.
my character is going to be named
not-
Tomahawk.
I'm not necessarily an alien. I just have alien powers, like Quasar.
It could be. It could be as simple like that. Sure, you can make those choices.
You can smell Randy from across the street.
So yeah, we'll go with
Abilities, the aggressive and deadly hand-to-hand combat, reduce the hit point and SDC bonuses above by half if the defensive and fast form is selected.
yeah.
Make sure you're following along, Tower.
We'll get into that later,
Yeah,
dude. Don't worry
okay,
about that.
man.
Come down to step 4. So because you basically made a decision for him, Bill. Can you
Okay.
go back up to the top of the page real quick? You
Whoop.
made a decision for him. You said that he's going to be the strength and endurance guy. He
Oh, I
could-
did.
Yeah, you did. He could be the agility or speed.
Well, that's easy. Which does that matter to you, Tower? Do you want to be big and strong or weak?
I'm going to be a big bitch. My name is
there you go.
Tomahawk.
So
I'm gonna
good,
be a ninja
perfect.
cowboy.
He got to be engine. That's the way it should be. Come on down here. Down to special.
Come
There we
on
go.
down.
Okay. Aggressive, deadly. Let's see here. Combine. Take that whole section. All the rest. This whole. Just copy this whole damn page for him, dude, and he'll be good. I don't think there is anything on the next page. Just check real quick.
Yeah, a little bit.
The best part is I'm not going to write it down. I'm just going to screenshot it, and I'm just going to pop up my photos.
Oh, you're going to
in the
need
game.
to write it down. Actually, yours seems a bit complicated, to be honest with you. Well, that's all right. We'll
Oh,
probably have to
shit.
come back to you. Don't worry about it. I know the system, so I can help us get through it. But yeah, just all the way over to the other stuff with the PPE base right there. Yeah.
I'll get all that.
Yeah, just get all that and give it to him so he can have that because he needs this all this information for his character.
Scrolly. Come on. There we go.
Or if I could text myself and print this out on the printer.
I text myself.
That's right.
I
he sent
tell
a
you to
copy.
love me.
That sounds
Okay.
so wrong.
All right. So
I want to find a physical copy
yes,
of
Jeff.
this book.
Psionics can do fireballs. She could be a pyromancer or a pyrokinetic.
Mhm.
All right. Sent that all to T-Dog.
All right, there you go. We'll come back and help you out later. I just want to have all this information in place because it actually helps you to understand what you do in the first actual steps, which we'll get to momentarily. So who's next, Bill?
Well, we can do aliens.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
there you
that
are.
page.
Very good. There you
What
go.
What are you, GOP? What kind of character? So I can get that page number ready.
Magic.
He's magic.
Oh, he's a magic man.
Yeah. And more than likely,
Magic.
GOP is going to be a guy who found a magical item instead of an actual wizard. But I'll let him make that decision, actually. All right. So, Bill, this actually will be fun. Yours is a little bit more straightforward than the. But then again, the physical skill guy with Tower doesn't have any superpowers or special powers, and so therefore I understand why it's more complicated. Because they do need to give you a little bit of punch. But anyway, you can either choose here or you
Oh,
can just
I'm
roll.
not even a.
So alien appearance. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna look like her.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Keep in mind some of these appearances here, which is why you did need to roll on this.
Oh wow.
But some
Yeah,
of
yeah,
these
yeah.
things give you bonuses, dude. This
I
isn't.
could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so human-like, humanoid, or humanoid insect. Oh wow, it gets crazy.
It's
Okay,
all of
so
it. Yeah.
let me
Just
get.
roll the dice, dude. Yeah.
I'm just grabbing my pair of lucky tens. And I got a 47, so I am stereotypic classic alien appearance.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Now
that's fucking boring.
we'll roll again then.
Same guy.
I bet it's probably the best one in there, and I don't like it.
No,
There
it's
you
Hold
go.
on
not.
to your
Okay.
butts, everyone. He's the sub program, people.
87 is
Yeah. Go down. Yeah.
down.
Down.
You get to look at the
Don't
chi-chis
be a
again.
snake.
It's at the bottom of the page. Yeah. There you
A
go.
humanoid ape
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh man.
resembles an ape. Long
I want that.
arms,
You get
fur
plus. You
covered.
get plus 20 to CDC. That's not bad, dude.
Okay, +1 to IQ.
You should be
That will
called that.
be so easy for me to roleplay.
Right. So a
And
dying
MA.
alien spirit fell into a gorilla at the zoo.
We shall call you Broad.
Well, actually, I am the product of the union between a gorilla and an alien.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh.
That's even better.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
a half one. Perfect. Okay. But write that information down there. You
Got it.
guys will see what this means in a minute. Did you get all that?
Now, I need the environment that I come from, my home world.
Yeah, now this can have
That's another.
positives or negatives as well.
Okay. 97. All the way down. Next page. Keep going. Abrasive atmosphere.
Uh-oh.
Icy winds or corrosive environment.
Ooh,
4 feet. Plus 1d6 feet. Okay.
you could be tall.
200 plus 4d6 times 10 pounds. That makes
Yeah.
sense for gorilla, doesn't it?
Sure. Yeah, and to be honest with you, you can just write down whatever you want, dude. I don't care about that stuff. But the next thing
AR-12.
is very important. Armor rating of 12. You will be a very happy boy to have that.
Okay. Result below 12 may hit, but they do no damage. And then SDC bonus
It's very nice.
3d6 times 10.
Yeah, because keep in mind in this game, guys, SDC is any kind of damage that gets through and you take comes off your SDC first. When you start taking actual health damage, oh, it's not good, right?
Okay.
So any
And then
SDC you get is awesome. Yeah.
It's our
Okay.
shield bar and our health bar, basically.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Also, here's the cool thing with getting you got lucky, dude. You get a minor super ability of extraordinary strength. So write that down. You have extraordinary strength, and we'll get into what that means later. But that's pretty cool, dude.
Cool.
And then education. Yeah, I'll just let you roll on the normal table, dude. Yeah.
Step 4,
Oh,
determining super abilities. So
Yep, roll again. So you could get more.
Okay, that is a 14. So possesses super abilities. Select 1 major and 1 minor.
Sweet.
Or 4 minors. Okay, so I'll write that down.
You already have a
What?
minor with the strength, so you could choose the 4 minors, but I'd go with 1 major and 1 minor.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
1 major, 1 minor. So I have 2 minors, essentially one major. All right.
Yeah. And then the educational thing, step 5, don't worry about that. We'll do it with everybody else because except for Tower, it sounds like, because you're a hybrid, so you actually kind of grew up here. You're not actually, fell in from space.
Okay.
And then this
Reason for
doesn't
coming to Earth.
matter, doesn't matter.
Don't need that. Familiarity. Don't need
Don't need that. Don't need equipment.
equipment.
You're a hybrid. Don't need it. Don't need it. I'm going to deal with equipment and stuff anyway, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. But I mean, all this would be cool. You'll have some weird weaponry, but in this game, it doesn't make that much of a difference. And then just roll for the money, and we'll do everything else with everybody. Yeah, it's perfect.
Just stones or metals. Okay. 87. Nice. 2d6 times 10,000. No, wait. 2d6 times 5,000. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So you actually got a little bit of a nest egg that your parent, who is alive or dead, has given to you that they were able to build up in this hellscape of a world.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 5, so starting off good. Well, I guess it depends on what decade we're in.
Well, I'm playing. I'm basically kind of running a whole campaign. I don't know if any of you
Okay.
know what whole is. If you do, you get plus 20 nerd points.
Did you say a whole
Whole?
campaign?
HOL. H.O.L.
No, don't win that one.
Yeah, stands for Human Occupied Landfill. Yeah, baby. Okay. Anyway, who's next?
Oh, now we got to go
Yes, it's
magic.
me.
So that's page 144,
Oh, it's magic.
roughly. Let's see.
That's
Magic.
All right. Now, how much of an irritant do you wish to be, sir?
Oh, you know me.
He has a license.
All right, I'm gonna make you roll then, because I'm gonna sit here and cross my fingers and hope. Go ahead.
Okay, what am I rolling exactly?
Just these are all
Obtaining.
percentile right now. Yeah.
So you're doing obtaining magical abilities.
37.
37, perfect. Enchanted object. So you're a standard scumbag, lowest of low mutant, just living in the wastelands, and you came upon an enchanted object, and it changed your life.
The man with a mask.
It was a summer like every other until one day.
And then he touched me. Okay. Anyway, come down to enchanted objects, please.
Boo, boo, boo. Oh, there he is. Nope, not really. Okay.
Magic sword.
No, it's a little bit
Please
ways
be a
down.
magic man.
The weapon section is quite large. There you go. All right, here we go. So you're going to have your object here, and it's going to give you superpowers, which we'll get to later, the magical abilities. But the first thing you need to know is that the object has a limited amount of points that you can use and such, but it also has its own, how much damage can it resist, how much can it take. So write down object PPE. Okay.
Personal protection equipment.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And roll 2d6, please.
Okay. All right, 26, 2d6. That is a total of 6.
You got a total of 6, so that's 60 plus 90, so 150 energy points. Now, what that simply means is every time you use an ability, it's gonna soak up so much energy. And some things you can surge into it, you can push. So you do have options, and that's the cool thing about this game. It does let you kind of play with what you want to do. And that's a neat thing. So 150, and keep in mind as you gain levels and stuff, it's going to improve. So because this is more of what you're taking out of it more than the actual limit of the object. Just keep that in mind. But all right, so let's come down because just keep in mind that most of your abilities, unless specifically mentioned, cost 15 PPE. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
That's your standard normal cost, but like I said, things can change that. So that means you can use your ability 10 times a day, as it were, or whatever it comes. You could have multiple abilities. We don't know yet. So come down here and roll again. Let's see how many abilities this thing has.
Another D100 or
Yes, percentile.
wow, 12. I'm guessing that's not good.
No, it's fine. It's you get 3 minor abilities.
Okay.
And don't let the word minor shake you because they're not actually minor. But all right, let's come over here. And in case we do spell levels, I don't know if we'll need it. Yeah, no, don't worry about that because we're not going to do like that. I'm just going to do it straight implied. All right, so let's see here. Now, this whole section right here, you need all of this. +2 to save versus magic, plus 1d4 to times 10 for SDC. So hopefully, I think with your power, most of your guys' powers, I'm going to let you choose them, because that's not a lot of SCC right there to start off with.
Do I, since I'm not super here, do I just have the power to whoop ass?
Yes, you're going to be extremely ass whoopery. Yes. Yeah. Don't you sweat that at all, dude. You're going to be
I
fine.
know the perfect hat here. I'm gonna
Which
have an
page is
Australian
that?
hat.
Is that page 150? It's kind of hard to see.
It
My-
looks like it, but just
On
write
the
it down.
PDF, yeah, it's 150 on the PDF. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and then just
But I
copy
mean,
down that
there's
whole
not much. You
section.
don't have to do that. Just write down +2 to save versus all magic. Write that down. Write it. Roll a d4, please.
Okay, I'm just copying it. I've got
No, because you don't get it all. Just trust me, dude. Just roll a d4,
Oh,
please. Just trust me.
okay. It's a 2.
All right, so you get 20 SDC,
Okay.
and then just roll your percentile again.
All right. 93.
93. All right, so you beyond the abilities you're going to be able to choose on your own. You also have an ability of where is it here? You are impervious to magic. Sorry, by reducing hit points and physical SCC by half. Furthermore, the character cannot get additional hit points as he or she grows in experience nor SDC from additional physical training. Oh, I see. Okay, so what this means is once your FCC is cut by half, whatever that number ends up being, magic no longer affects you. So you already have a high save, a +2 save to your magic anyway. But once you kind of get roughed up by magic, the object kind of kicks in and you're no longer affected by it. And keep in mind, this world does have magic. Magic is part of it.
That's like getting their second win when you're getting your ass handed to you.
Yeah. So that can come in handy because this world does have magic. It is part of this world. So it's not like it's a rare thing to happen. It's certainly possible you can run into it. All right, cool. I do believe that's it. I think everything else will be done standard.
Other stuff for the keeper of an enchanted object. That's nothing.
Yeah, no, this is all normal. Okay, roll 1d4 for
Okay.
your personal finances.
2.
So 2,000 credits. Yeah, and don't worry about
Okay.
that. That's for an actual, Doctor Strange section. Yeah. All right, cool. So go back to the beginning character creation, and we'll be able to roll forward here together. All right, so I got everybody, right? I got Bill, I got Lady, I got Tower, and I got GOP, right?
Yes, that
Okay,
was page.
And we're gonna
What page are we going back to?
we're gonna have to sit down and take a little
14.
bit of time with Tower because his is going to be way more complicated, but that's all right. All right,
Oh,
so
that sucks for me.
no, but in the end, you will be badass. Trust me. Yeah. But anyway, okay.
I'm
So
already badass.
now we can do all of this together. We can do this stuff together. So now what I need you to do on a scrap piece of paper, you guys can go get the actual Palladium sheet or the Heroes Unlimited sheet on the computer if you'd like. But just write down on scrap paper right now. I need you to write these things down. Okay. I need you to write down in IQ. These are going to be your stats. So we're going to put numbers next to it, right? So the first we get IQ. Everyone knows what that is, right? Easy enough.
Intelligent.
That's right.
I like quiche.
That's right. Quiche. Real men like quiche. That's true. Next we have ME. Now ME is basically your mental endurance. It's how much stress your character can take. It's kind of like willpower, but it's called ME. Just write that down. Next is MA. Now, MA in this game is mental affinity, but what it really is charisma. So,
Gotcha.
easy enough. Next, you have PS, which is your strength, your raw physical strength. So, PS. Okay. Then
This
you want to
looks
write
like a
down,
typo.
it's a typo. Yeah. Then you want to write
Yeah.
down PP.
Oh, I want high PP.
Yes, well, you do want high PP. Now, physical prowess or PP in this game is kind of like dexterity was back in the old editions of D&D. It's something that everyone wants a lot of. It's very essential in this game because it involves all your combat and other things like that. So it is an important stat. This is a kind of old game.
Oh
They're not
man.
as balanced as they are now, which I like. I prefer. Next, we have PE, which is your stamina, your constitution, physical endurance, right?
You said
All
that
right.
stamina?
It basically is your constitution stamina. Yeah. Yep. Then we have PB, which is physical beauty. Now, I like this part of the game because it's interesting. You can have a high mental affinity when you're charismatic and you're a chatty person, but you could be ugly as sin, but you're just a good talker. Or the opposite, you could be a beautiful person who gets people's attention, but dumb as shit. I kind of like it. I like it, but that's physical beauty is something that is a statistic that only the old D&Ders who had comeliness in their game would understand.
Yes. Rules encyclopedia.
Yeah, thank you. And then last, speed. And speed is straight
Oh,
up
is it
speed. Yes,
drugs?
it is. It is, yes.
Drugs.
All right. So now, because we are going to do a heroic game here, we have to create stats for these. Now, in the basic way, we just kind of do like in the old D&D, you roll 3d6 for each one, and you take whatever you get and you go with that. We're not going to do that. What I want you guys to do right now is take 46, roll them, drop the lowest, and you need to do it 8 times. 46, drop the lowest number 8 times. Go ahead.
We going down in a row, or we're gonna
No,
plug in?
no, I'm not doing that. No.
Okay. Sounds good.
So just roll those up. But it is a hefty PDF, Rosa. It really is. But the good thing about it is really the rules stuff is in the very beginning. The rest of the book is just detailed out for what type of character you want. And that's a cool thing about the game. Because like I said, this is
Hey.
a self-contained book. You guys just roll them down, Tower, and we'll come back to
No,
everyone when
what
you're
if
all
I
done.
roll the 4 or 5s at the exact same time? Just drop one of the 5s.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
drop one of
just
the fives.
drop the lowest. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's one good thing I really do like. There are a lot of systems today that are condensed into a single book, and I do like that. Back in the old days, it didn't really work like that. So Heroes Unlimited is kind of unique in the fact that there are, I think, literally 1,378 other books for Heroes Unlimited, but you don't need them. All you need is this single book. Everything you need is in here. Now, to be fair, each section is covering everything in quite detail. Some sections are bigger than others, but the end of the book is there is no end. It's just the sections for alien or mutant or what have you. And then in the beginning, you have your rules. It's pretty tight. It's a nice little system. I will run eventually here a Cortex system, a Cipher system. I will run those things. I might even run an icon system. But simply because but they're different, and I want to show different things. But this game is different, has a different feel, and I'm sure the players will, when we start getting into it, will understand that. So, guys, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6 out of 8.
Okay. Okay.
Now I'm done.
Yeah, I
Okay.
probably want to figure out what my powers are before I put these stats in place, but I do have them.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
can do that
yeah.
easy enough. Yeah. But just keep with me here. I know the most. If I've made, I have. I have reams full of these characters. I know the quickest way to do this. All right. So now, first things first. Everyone's got their abilities. So Bill, just read them off real quick. What you got? The eight that you ended up with.
11, 15, 13, 13, 16, 14, 15, 12.
Okay. Tower.
15, 12, 10, 13, 16, 13, 12, 16.
Nice. GOP.
9, 13, 17, 10, 11, 15, 16, 12.
Nice, very nice. Lady.
16, 18, 16, 15,
Ooh.
13, 17.
Oh wow, you lady rolled really well. Okay, so this is what you want to do, and we'll start with Bill, and we'll go down. So Bill, I heard you had at least one, I think maybe two powers that were 16 or higher, right?
I've got 116.
116. Okay, fine. So what I want you to do is take another six-sider and roll it.
Okay. I got a 5.
All right. So add that. So you make that 16 a 21.
Okay.
And I think for you, that's probably going to end up in either strength or prowess. But that's pretty good. Coming down, tower. How many 16 or higher did you get?
I got 216.
Yeah, I can't hear you. You're being weird.
My bad. 216s.
Okay, well, roll a d6 for each. One at a time, please.
5.
Okay, so that's 21. Just take that 16 up, scratch it out, make it a 21.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
And then the
your
other one I
second
rolled was a 6.
Okay, a 6. So, all right, roll the six-hitter again, please. Yes, we have exploding d6 in this game.
1.
So 7. So therefore, that is a 23. So scratch out the 16, make it a 23. Okay, GOP.
Yeah.
Rolled a 16 and a 17, so
All right,
they're
so
both
start with
counted.
16. Roll the d6, please.
Right? I did a D5. I rolled a 5 and a 4 for my 2D6s.
Okay. No. Well, no. One at a time. So 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
5
had
on the first one.
so that makes it a 21, and a 4 on the next one makes it a 21. So no,
Okay.
excuse me. Yeah, 21. So that's good. That's very, very good. And then I do believe Lady is last. Hello, Lady. You had a lot of 16
Hello.
pluses, so this is going to be long.
Yeah, one, two. Okay, 16
one,
plus. So
one at
out
a
of the
time.
8, I have 6.
Yes,
I have
it's
6 out of 8.
absolutely insane. Lady is going to be eating you all by the end of the day. All right, so let's
Oh,
start.
Lord.
So first one's first. Roll the six-sider, please.
5.
Add 5 to that stat. Next.
21.
Add
Next
1.
one's 18, 5.
Yeah, just you have 6 to do, so just roll the dice for each and add that number. If you roll a 6, roll it again.
So
Okay.
is Lady making a Carol Danvers?
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Yeah, she's going to absolutely destroy you
No.
all.
That's
You
So
awesome.
15 has to stay. I don't roll for the 15. The next 16 is a 4, so that's 20. Next 16 is a 3. It's 19. And then the 17 is 2. 19.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So we have all that. And that's kind of interesting in the character creation here, too, because technically, if you roll 6s and you roll another 6 and another 6, you could end up with a 30 ability right from day one, right? It's kind of interesting. But anyway, cool. So we got all those things done. Now, if you do me a favor, Bill, and bring the page down, please.
Yeah. Going down.
All right.
Ooh.
Now, we're not going to do any of this stuff right now because we need to make some decisions, okay? And this comes down to understanding exactly what powers you have, okay? So let's figure out what those powers are, and then we can come back and finish everything up, okay? Now, I know this sounds complicated, but it's really not. To be fair, this system was not really the layout for character creation is not really the most efficient. But once you understand it, this is the quickest way. Trust me. So, Bill, what you need to do is go to your contents and go to super abilities or powers, however they label it. It's after the ability, all the character section. So it's at the very back of the book. But
Okay, give me one. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm doing it. Super abilities, powers, list of major super abilities.
Yeah, we're going to start with minor and major. So just go do that. Okay.
Okay. Boo, boo. We don't want subcategories, right? We just want
Just
list
go
of
to. I want the
minors.
chart is what I want. I want the charts. Just go to the beginning of the section. Yeah.
This chart.
There we go. Perfect. All right. So Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do this first. Now, you guys can roll if you want. I don't care, but I probably suggest you choose it. But go ahead and blow it up a little bit bigger, Bill, so they can see it a little clearer. But I know some of you have minor abilities and some of you have major abilities, and I know that with Tower, he's going to get a roll on the extraordinary ability chart as well. But we'll deal with that. I think we're going to have to deal with Tower on the side, I think, because his is complicated. But
Okay.
anyway, so let's start with GOP. Okay, so let's start with GOP. You have what was it? 3 minor abilities, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so he has an enchanted item that I think it gives him a couple of inborn stuff, which we already took care of. But you can choose it. If you want to roll, you can. But I mean, let's do character concept. So what do we got? We got clock manipulation, which is kind of cheesy.
What is it?
Supervision. Well, what do you think
Is
it
that where
is?
you? Is that fucking with time?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
That
figured.
is
Which,
that
uh,
is GOP in a nutshell.
yes, it
yeah,
is.
that,
Well, let me
yeah.
get through it, you bastard.
That
Manipulate.
was what I was looking at.
You can
Yeah.
control kinetic energy. You can bend light. You can you can glide. Heightened senses. You can shoot fires. Night visions. Power channeling. Radar. Flight. Wingless. Heightened senses. Mental stun. Night stalking. Adhesion. Wing flight. Healing factor. Ooh, nice. X-ray vision. Alter physical body. You can shoot
Yes.
energies, extraordinary abilities, which is just rolling on the chart below. Like I said,
Extraordinary meant. Ooh,
Tower's
that's
going to
cool
get
too.
that. Impervious to fire and heat, nice. You electrical discharge, nice, nice. Underwater abilities, lame, always lame. Superhuman strength, the Bill already has that.
Yeah.
Resistances, supervisions, horror factor, you ugly bastard. Body
Oh, I
weapons,
forgot
ooh,
to add that.
Wolverine, and multiple limbs. Anyway,
Um,
you can choose a role. I don't care.
so, all right, so clock manipulation just sounds like it would be interesting. That was like the first thing I was looking at. I'm like,
Sure. Well,
okay.
go ahead and scroll down to clock manipulation. Let's read it real quick. It's not far.
Okay.
Just hold on. Let
That's
Bill
what's
roll
say.
it down, and we'll read it. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go to clock
Yeah.
manipulation.
Why not?
Okay,
Because that one
so
isn't on the top of my head. The rest of them are pretty self-explanatory, really.
bio armor. That is page
Yeah, there was a couple more I had
250.
questions about, like night stalking and stuff like that. Like, what exactly does that let me do? But
Let's try that.
That's
And
like rogue abilities, basically.
bio armor, chameleon, control, cloaking. I must do that. Does it go through the majors first? Son of a bitch.
No, I think you went to the major segment. That's why I say you just scroll down a little bit, dude. Yeah,
it's
go
like,
back to 228.
Okay.
Just
yeah, it's like
scroll down a little bit.
229. It
Yeah,
says.
it's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. This strange power links super beings with machines and mechanisms that measure time. The character can stop, start, or adjust the time counting watch mechanism. Watch. Okay. You literally can control
Oh,
electronic clocks. It's lame.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's a really bad power. I don't want that. No. Go back. Go back. Like, geez, that's like it sounds so like, oh, I can control time, and I'm like, oh no, I can literally just control a clock. That's
Clocks, yeah.
horrible.
Well, keep in mind in this
It
game,
is
usually when
minor.
people get abilities, they have several. So taking a kind of soft ability is kind of like being skilled at cooking. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Well. Let's see. So. Yeah.
You make sure people's pasta is never done. It's always
Right.
hard.
So
Timer always goes off early.
GOP, what are you thinking here? All of you,
Okay.
everyone here is going to roll on the mutant table. Now, keep in mind on the mutant table, you might pick up an ability or or a minus. It could happen, right? But everyone's going to get a random roll on that. But aside from that, you're a mutie. You don't live in the human cities. You try to stay away from them. You learn from a young child. Because keep in mind, everyone's starting in this game at first level. You're experienced. You've been around for a while. You're not this young kid running around doesn't know how to do anything. You know what you're doing. So you know humans are dangerous. You got to stay away from them because they're hateful trolls and they're they're bad. So you've lived your whole life here, going from little shanty town to little shanty town. Somewhere along the line, you became a mercenary because it was the way to survive. Right. So, what kind of abilities do you envision? What do you envision your character to look like? At some point, he or she found an enchanted magical item. And magic has always been a curious thing because although there are human magi, some of them are very powerful. It seems the mutants have the biggest grasp of magic over the normal humans, oddly enough. So you've seen magic your whole life. You've seen it, mostly minor. And you found this thing and it changed your life, dude. What did it do to you?
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick healing factor. That seems like an easy one in this first thing.
Sure.
And then what? So if I were to do like an energy sort of damage thing,
Yeah.
would what would be my main stat for that? Um,
Probably it's going to probably come under prowess, but it'll tell you in the section though. So he could scroll down. Scroll down to like for instance electricity no, scroll down. You and your
yeah, go down to
directions, I swear to God.
energy
Slow your
230. Yeah,
roll, buddy.
yeah, go down to energy.
Okay,
We'll
okay,
do
okay.
energy. Cool enough.
Yeah, there
Energy
you go. Fine.
expulsion. Energy
Yeah, no,
expulsion.
no, go back where you were. What are you doing? I swear to God, Bill. Um
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just fucking with you,
I
dude.
have 4 fingers in a cast. I'm using my thumb.
Aw, that's
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
That's
no.
horrible.
I
You
kept
see
slamming
here.
my finger in the car doors.
Oh,
I
don't
didn't.
do that. That's not
Yeah, why are
good.
you doing that?
But
I
you
was
see,
like, that hurts, and I
it
did it
does
again. I
hurt.
don't know why.
But you see in here, it's explaining how things change at levels and stuff like that. It talks about 6th level, it goes to this, or that, and that. Like I said, there are levels in this game. In the first few
Okay.
levels, you guys will level pretty quickly, but this is not like D&D. As you get higher in level, it becomes harder and harder and harder to gain a level. It really doesn't. It isn't balanced because coming out the gate in this game, you could run into an absolute terror, something from the dimensional rift, and yeah, run. You don't fight that because you die. That's not. It's not a balanced game. It's not like D&D, especially modern D&D, where we have critical rating CRs and everything. It's not how it works. So getting up the first 3 or 4 levels, you guys get fairly quickly. It slows way down, but you do have leveling and it does apply. So let's see here. Character can generate. Does it say? It's probably going to be under PP, I would think. Uh,
His character's gonna get big PP.
Yep.
Yeah, and you
That's
can
what you've always
choose where it
wanted,
comes from.
GOP.
Yeah, so whatever. I think it's PP. You'll probably have to go back to the beginning and see, but that's where I would assume it would be. Yeah,
Okay. And all right, so I'll pick up the energy attack.
sure.
And then I will also pick up the one thing that increases my PP.
That would be an extraordinary ability, Pop. But we'll hold on to that for a second and see what it comes out to be. However, go ahead and write this information down here for energy expulsion or expulsion, energy blast. Write that down. So it's a range of 600 feet maximum. Okay, and your damage is simply a 2d6. And every level you gain, it will increase by 1d6. But don't worry about that. We'll deal with that later.
All right.
And then,
And then
yeah, and then the more powerful and
okay.
experienced character, this has to do with leveling. It does pump up. In addition, the more experienced who brings 3rd level up can also divide the energy to fire 2 simultaneous blasts. Okay, this is all leveling stuff. Duration is instant. Attacks per melee. Each energy blast counts as 1 melee attack or action. Dual simultaneous divided blasts also count as 1. So that's once again leveled thing. Bonuses. Here we go. +3 to strike if an aimed shot, which is just a special thing you guys can do. You take a round and then you aim shot. +1 to strike if shooting wild. Wow. Holy shit, dude. That's really nice.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, if you divide
Okay.
your attacks at higher level, that you don't get any bonuses. All right, fair enough. But +3 to strike if you take an aim shot. +1 just wild. Jesus, dude. You hit what you aim at, dude. That's what that's telling you.
All
All
right,
right.
cool.
Come down to healing factor for him.
Healing factor. Extra flight. Oop. Up. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, we're here.
There you go. Write it down. It's giving you bonuses to PE and hit points and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's 2d4 to PE. All right, so I roll that 2d4. That's a 6. So
Yep. Okay. Yeah, just write it down. So +6 to your PE, and then you get additional hit points. Whew, you're gonna be a rough factor, dude.
let's see how many additional 2d6 plus 6
2d6
hit
plus
points.
6.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll roll that up. That's 8 plus 6, so it's a 14.
Okay. Plus 25 SDC. Wow.
Okay.
Plus 20% to save versus coma and death.
Plus 20% save coma and death.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you play the old editions of D&D, you get that. +3 to save versus magic, poison and toxins.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a tough bastard against magic.
Versus magic.
And +3 to save
Poison.
versus psionic attacks.
+3 save psionic attacks.
Okay, and then we have the healing factor itself. You recover 3 SDCs every 10 minutes, or 18 per hour. And I know this goes up too as well. Recover 1 hit point every 15 minutes, 4 per hour. Now keep in mind, SDC and the hit points are different. SDC is kind of bruises and nicks and stuff like that. Health is, broken limbs and stuff, real bad stuff. But even in that situation, you heal 1 every 15 minutes. That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
You can once per day. Oh no, so excuse me, twice per day. You can regenerate 46 hit points instantly. You just kind of, I'm back in the fight.
2d what? 2d6, you said?
2d6. No, 4d6 twice per day.
Oh, 46.
Yeah. You do not fatigue ever.
All right.
Half damage from fire and cold attacks.
That's okay.
Okay. And then you're resistant to drugs, toxins, and poisons. You
And that just
also,
means like what? Half damage, I'm guessing.
yeah. And you don't scar. Okay. I don't think there's anything more. Scroll down a little bit, Bill.
Yeah, let's see. Broken
Yeah.
bones heal completely. At a rate 10 times faster than normal.
So 10
So-
times healing of broken bones and, missing eyes and stuff like that. Which, So basically, if you get busted up, you could be up in a week where most people would be down for like a few months.
All right.
Okay. And like I said, that only happens when you burn all your SDC and start taking actual health damage, which is something you got to think about with your characters. Some of you got to have some pretty high SDC. You could stand in the combat for a couple of rounds and go toe to toe. But once you start getting into health damage, you got to think seriously about it, because if you lose all your health, you're going to die. Chances are. This is not a soft ass game like the modern ones. This game, you will die. So you want to make sure you don't get into health damage. And then what was the other one? You want to take heightened physical prowess? That's fine. I think just go back up to the chart. I forget what it is. This is going to be
Extraordinary physical prowess.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit lower.
That's
Oh, there you go. Okay, he's got it.
right here.
There we go. So this one right here is at a roll 2d4, please. Can barely hear you, GOP.
Oh, sorry. I'll move it closer to my face.
You don't shoot any lasers?
That's a 5.
All right, so the +5 to PP.
All right.
Roll 3d4, please.
Hold on one sec.
GOP, that's the first time you've had +5 PP, huh?
My God. What did you say? Roll what?
3d4.
Not unless
Okay.
he's on the crane.
He's never trained.
That's 9.
Then
Okay,
that's a
so
no.
that's +9 to speed, which is that's actually way cooler than you think it is.
Okay.
You get 1 extra attack per melee round, which is also freaking epic. Because keep in mind, we haven't rolled out or figured out your guys' actual physical skills yet, right? Because those change things too. And you also get +3 automatic dodge. You can dodge an attack without using up a melee action. That is freaking awesome, right? Because keep in mind, you have a certain amount of actions. Actually, when Tower gets rolling, he's going to be the guy that's ridiculous. He's going to be untouchable, and he's going to be doing 30 things around, I'm sure. So that's really actually a big thing. And when you do a dodge, your automatic dodge, you do get +3 to it, and it's basically a free dodge every round. +10 to physical skills, plus 10% to physical skills. Wow. Requiring dexterity and prowess and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so GOP is done, and we'll go back to him when we get back to the next part. So who's next? Let's do Bill. Now, Bill, you had super strength, right?
Yeah, I
So
have.
it should be right here somewhere. Probably up.
Yeah.
Scroll up a touch. There you go.
So I did that already. So my strength is 30. Well, okay. So I increased my PS to 20. So I'll just cross off one of these and make it a 20.
Yeah, sure. Take the lowest one. Yeah.
Yeah, the 11's now a 20 plus 2d6, and then because of the alien thing, I have another d6 to PS. So
Right.
it's plus 3d6. So from
And
there,
then,
I
well,
roll.
no, it's
I
more.
rolled.
It's more than
Oh,
that. It's actually
it is.
5d6.
It's 5d6.
Yeah, go
Crap at a basket. Okay. So I need to roll 2 more d6. Okay, so that's another 6 points. So I have a 38 PS.
No, you have a 44 PS.
44 PS. Okay.
And you can carry 100 times normal for your physical strength.
Dang.
We found our pack rat.
You can carry, and you can lift 200 times your normal weight limit, which we'll get to in a minute. That is no joke, dude. Did you have any other abilities or powers or anything like that?
I've got another major and another minor. I have one more minor.
Okay, so go pick your minor and major. Go ahead.
I was thinking. Well, at first I was thinking. Where is it? Do the kinetic energy one, power channeling. Then, if I read that right, then you can like get massive attacks by channeling kinetic energy.
Yep. No, it's kind of like that character. I forget the character in. I think it's Marvel or no, maybe it's DC. The one that
Sebastian Shaw.
No, I wasn't. But
You're
yeah,
like
there you
Flash.
go. Like that, yeah.
Is it like Flash where you can move bullets in midair?
But then I was like, well, if we already got, I don't know, GOP seems to be pretty physical. Towers guy's physical. Maybe I should go a different road.
I don't know, dude. They're nowhere near you. You're throwing trucks, dude.
Right. So should I do another power on top of that just to enhance it, or should I go a different? You know what I mean?
I would. You could look at superhuman strength if you'd like. That would be disgusting, but you could.
I was thinking maybe try and do something a little wild card.
Sure, do so
for that
because you got one minor and one major. Look at the major stuff too. They are more hard hitting, right?
Are we just doing? We're doing all the powers right now.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
The only negative, I don't think it's a negative, but the negative thing about this game is it takes time to make characters, and that's I think it's fun though. This is a fun system to make characters in.
Oh yeah, it is. So I always wanted to do gravity manipulation for my major.
Magneto.
That could be pretty sick. And then either do either doing that power channeling or mental stun for the minor. So
Well, look at them. They're right here in front.
yeah,
Just
okay.
scroll down and look at them.
Mental stun.
Because I don't believe, lady, you don't have any minor or major. You're all psionic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to
Oh,
go.
there's considered different categories.
Yeah, no, you have a different section in the book. We're gonna have to go to a different section for you. It's pretty cool,
Yeah.
though. It is. Psionics is cool in this game. I like it.
You like a lot of
Starts on
stuff.
page
I do.
297.
Okay, I think I'll do mental stun. It's a non-psionic, but has a range of 60 feet. Victims lose 1 attack per melee round, have no initiative, and are -3 to strike.
Yeah, it basically slows them down. It doesn't stop them. Psionic one just paralyzes them, right?
Oh, multiple limbs. Dude, that'd be pretty sweet for an alien guy. Gorilla, multiple super strength and multiple limbs.
Oh, dude, that'd be beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. Multiple limbs.
All right, go with that.
Going with it.
Oh, you're
All right.
alien with mini.
So you got to choose here. You got to do extra arms, or you got to do extra tentacles. I would do arms. Yeah, I think that's you.
So arms get 1 additional attack and +1 to parry,
which is nice because keep in mind every attack that comes against you, you guys are rolling a parry. Like I told you, everything is opposed. So +1 to not getting hit is not a bad thing.
Yes, I'm a 4-arm giant gorilla.
Yep.
Holy shit.
I don't even know. I don't even think you have to roll on the mutant table, by the way.
Right. Okay, so
done.
that is.
I guess we could make you green.
+1. 1 attack per round. +1 to parry. Parried weapons. Plus 15% to climb. +5 to pickpockets, locks, palming, and other sleight of hand.
These are all skills that will come up later in the skill section.
Okay. So I've got my 2 minors done. Now I have to do the major. So was that 228 was the page?
Well, you don't have 2 minor. You have 1 minor.
I do, but I get 1 natural minor, so I put that in there. Minor of extraordinary strength.
Sure. That's you got that automatically. Yeah. So now you need to choose a major.
Oh, son of a gun! There's just so freaking many.
I know. Isn't it fun?
Yeah. Drop this down a little. Okay. Immortality. There you go.
Okay. Actually, it gives a lot of SDC, I think.
Oh man. Invulnerability. So that way I could be just. That one sounds awesome.
He'd be like an ultra tank.
Or growth. Be like become a fucking 3-story 4-armed alien gorilla.
Sure, but that is limiting because you guys will be inside a lot.
Stretching.
You could blow the roof off the building with your back.
If you want to be a kaiju,
you may also be taking damage when you do it, though.
Yeah.
What is control power? What is that? Let's see.
You become a certified electrician.
Well, go down and look at it. It's right down there below in the super abilities. You got to go down a lot farther, but there. Oh, you just went. Yeah, there we go. You're in it. Keep going down. It's under C. Control power.
Alter physical. Okay. Holy moly!
A lot of this majors have additional charts you have to roll on, by the way. So here you go. You got control air, control earth, control fire, stuff like that.
Avatar.
Yeah, I would say more like who's that girl on the Teen Titans that controls Earth?
Terra.
I think it's more like that.
Control insects. Control kinetic energy. Jeez Louise. Control others.
Yeah.
Said control water like he's Aquaman.
Control
Yeah.
radiation.
Like I said, you can do what you want, but you don't have to go too far outside of your role. And clearly, you are the bang 'em up, tear 'em up, but you're not a tank yet.
Yeah, so do tank. If I just went tank roll, I would do invulnerability. That'd
Maybe,
be
yeah.
simple sign-in.
And go take a look at invulnerability and immortality. They gotta be right near each other because I do believe immortality adds a big, huge chunk of SDC, dude.
Okay, and bio armor. All right.
These are under major. Keep in mind, these are under major. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go. Okay.
Okay. Bio armor. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Come on. Scroll. Bookmarks would be nice. Heroes Unlimited. Just saying.
So you got this as a PDF and it doesn't have because I got the book. So
no bookmarks. No bookmarks.
I
Get
can
the book
highlight
now. I'll
on
have to
mine.
find it.
no, dude, you
I gotta
gotta be
make my
under.
own.
Yeah. Oh, you want to look at a bio armor? Okay.
Power is a type of transformation. Okay, so
I wonder if I can buy the book online.
200 plus 20 per level SDC.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
oh wow. Yeah, that one's pretty good. All right.
I will be what is called the sidekick to everybody. How's that?
No, you're going to be viciously powerful.
Yeah, you've got
No,
tons.
no.
You are going to be the squishy mage, though. You stay in the back.
Got that.
Yeah. So you could choose which one, but I think natural's fine, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of karmic. Okay, I'll get close. And vulnerability.
Let me see here. So yeah, not as much SDC, but still not nothing. Then you got a lot of health there. That's nice. Having extra health is good because some of you guys, when your SDC's gone, you're going to be like one punch away from death, right?
Yeah.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means you are gases, drugs, chemicals, poisons, toxins, disease, radiation, half. Only truly vulnerable to psionic spell, magic illusions, magic weapons have full effect, like fireballs.
Go with
still
the
need to
bio
breathe.
armor, dude. Go with the bio armor.
Well, look at immortality real quick.
Oh, sure.
Okay. Does not age, immune to disease and sickness, can still be killed by weapons.
And you get +1 to a lot of shit. Plus 1d6, plus 1d4, extra hit points, a big handful of extra SDC. Yeah, no, I do. I really think bio armor feels right for your character.
Okay, we'll do bio armor then.
Yeah, you are the tank.
I'm easy. Here we go. Oop, too far. Almost there.
Yeah.
Ooh, but I could turn into a fish. No, wait. All right, never mind. Bio armor. Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Animal
Go with
transformation.
the first one. Go with the first one there. Number 1. Take that right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got. All right.
Animal
I will start right. I will just look this up on my tablet so we can move on to the next person. I'll just keep it.
And then last but not least, I do believe is going to be Lady, because the tower we're going to have to take a look at and do separately. That's probably going to take an hour anyway. So I might.
Okay. The list I'm looking at, you have
good.
healing, physical sense, and superpowers.
Sure.
We're on page 298.
No, this is not. It's a separate section. Psionics is a separate section. Yeah.
298.
298. Yeah.
EF page.
There you go.
Awesome.
Okay. So we got your ISP will be more than we have. We'll have to deal with that later. But as far as your abilities go, come down a little bit there, Bill. This is just explaining how psionics work. Okay. So you have what, 10, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
What you said.
Yeah. And I think some
What are
of
the numbers besides the like the healing, the attack disease 12? What does that mean?
That means
the
that's
12
how
range.
many ISP it takes you to use that ability.
All right, that's what I was thinking. All right.
Yeah. And some of these also in your choice of 10, like I think all the super psionics, they cost more than one. So you have 10 super psionics, I think would cost, some of them cost 2, 3, or 4. So
I think you are telling me you only have one supersonic and everything else is broken up into like 3
is
healing,
that
3
what I said?
psychic, 3 sensitive.
Okay, then
Well,
there you
that's
go.
the way, a
Yep.
combination of 3 per category is what I wrote down.
Oh, well, there we go. Then there, fair enough. There you go. But yeah, so you can choose these as you like. As soon as you have the book, you can kind of do that yourself. But you know how Sonics work. In this game, you just have a reservoir of how many ISP you have. So you do have a limit. I think it's much more fun being a mage or a scion here in this game than the D&D at the same time because you can do more. Although 5th edition with the cantrip thing was a pretty cool edition. I do think that was a good idea. Although that was 4th edition. They did that, didn't they?
You're talking about the supersonic abilities,
I'm
like
talking about
the
all of them.
electrokinesis,
Yeah,
hydrokinesis.
but those things take a lot more ISP, right, to use them.
Right.
Right. So I'm just saying you have a pool of inner strength points, your psionic points, and when it's empty, you're done for that day. Each rest period. Whereas in D&D you get, one first level spell a day. Brr. This game is you can do more. But I'm you since you have the book, you can choose on your own. You get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, cool. So we'll that, and these are just
I
powers
just
anyway.
don't know what supersonic ability I'm going to take yet.
Sure. So,
I
but
haven't
you
just-
get the idea. So, all right. So let's go back
Yeah.
and let's do all the other stuff and get the characters kind of rounded out. So go back to the beginning, Bill.
Back to the beginning. Okay.
To the very
I'm curious how I'm
beginning.
gonna build out my character with
Oh,
the
What step
points.
are we on?
Smart ass.
No, I was just looking to see what it was.
Tower.
It
What do you
was-
say, Tower?
I'm curious how I'm gonna build out my character, not knowing what my other attributes are yet.
Well, because all they're doing is just adding bonuses. I mean, it's up to you, dude. If you want to change to something simpler, because that is a complicated
Nice.
character, and it has to be complicated in order for you to be able to walk toe to toe with these guys. If you'd like, we could just make you a mutant and be done with it, because that's simple.
It's up to you. I'm down
No, it's
for it.
not up to me at all. It's up to you.
I mean, I think I'll stick with physical training. Try the challenge. It's just gonna be a little. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more guided trying to get my grips on it.
That's true. So maybe, yeah, I think we actually, since you offered me the opportunity, I think we should do mutant for you then, because you are a new player. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's not do that because you have, yeah. No, I think you should do mutant. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Tell you what, I'm gonna rip this page out. I'm gonna keep the same rolls I did earlier.
Yep,
if
that's
that
fine.
works out good for you.
None of that
So
means anything. Yeah. Bill,
yeah,
go to the mutant section, please.
yeah, give me 1 second to write down some of the
Okay.
side shit for a minute, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, well, you don't need to change anything. Just scratch. This is all scratch pad anyway, dude. You're gonna have to organize all this into a character sheet later. Trust me. Yeah.
No, I'm just writing down like the PS.
Give me 1
and
second,
stuff
Chester.
like
I'm
that
getting
real
there.
quick.
That's fine. Yeah. No, I sorry about that, guys. I forgot he was a new player. That would be kind of a pain in the ass, I think. Mutant's super simple though. It's very simple. So.
Okay, mutants. Oop.
There we go.
Plus, you get your own theme song. It's
That's
it's
true.
the X-Men theme from the 90s.
Okay.
Okay, so step 1, determine the character's attributes, hit points, alignment, skills, blah,
Right.
blah, blah. Step
Right.
2, cause of the mutation.
Yep.
So that's a
so we're
percent
all
dice.
it's just all dice rolling for him. That's why I said it's super simple. So
Okay.
Tower, roll a percentile dice. Please. I'm out of coffee.
Oh, that
Uh-oh.
sucks.
I had to go grab some more water. Oh,
All right, so
42. Genetic
46.
aberration. Oh, 46. Same difference. Genetic aberration.
All right.
Mutant gene structure. 1,000,001 chance of fate is responsible for the mutation and powers.
Okay, so you're a normal, this planet mutant. You're just genetically born that way. Fair
You
enough.
X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so write that down.
Now,
Then roll
unusual.
So what do I write down for that? Just
genetic
Genetic
aberration. Just write that down.
aberration.
Genetic aberration. Okay, and then please roll for your unusual characteristics.
same thing. Percentile.
Yep.
mhm.
67.
Okay, scroll down, Bill. On the next page.
Dark blue.
It's dark blue.
No, it's not. It's on the next page. Please scroll down. 67. Where are we? Okay. Oh, very nice. Prehensile feet and toes. It's perfect.
You really
Uh-huh.
are turning into an X-Men.
You
Or an
no,
X-Men, yeah.
no, Bill. It's right up here.
Oh.
67. Prehensile feet and toes. There we go. All right. So now you basically your feet kind of look like a chimpanzee, basically.
Oh my God, there's two of us now.
Yes, there
Okay.
are. This seems to be a theme in our world.
Do I write that down?
Yes, please do.
Wait,
How do I spell that first part? Prehensile.
Prehensile. S-I-L-E. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. And basically, you got monkey feet, but you can use them as hands, right? Keep that in mind. Be a smart role
Got
player.
those monkey feet.
And you can also throw objects or fire guns with them. But your accuracy is at -6, though. But in a
Like
pinch,
piano.
you could, right?
Yeah.
You can carry a bunch of weight. You can press buttons. You can untie ropes. You basically a set of
yeah.
hands. You also
cool. You
get. Yeah.
Oops.
What are you doing, Bill? All
I'm
right.
trying to be annoying.
So you get Tower. You get plus 30% to climbing and rappelling.
Plus 30 climbing.
Yeah, and you'll understand what that means in a minute. And you get +1 to dodge, which is sweet. Let's see, is there anything else here? You can also use any skills that require hands, like computers and stuff like that. Huh. All right, cool.
The
All right,
penalty of 25%.
Yeah, but
Dodge like a charger.
basically you climb better and you can use your feet as hands if in a pinch. But you do get +1 to dodge, which is handy. Okay. So keep scrolling down here. Let's go to the next section, Bill.
it's handy.
Step 4.
Actually,
super...
go back up. I do believe he has to roll twice on that. Go back up. Go back up.
Yeah.
I do believe he has to roll twice here. No, back up. No, keep up. Unusual, yeah, right here. Stop, please. Okay, yeah, twice. All right, so roll again.
$70.
Okay, scroll down, Bill. Ooh, you have monkey feet and scaly skin. You're an ugly bastard. No, dude. You know what that does? That gives you plus 30 SDC. You're a happy scaly monkey.
What is SDC?
SDC is your health points before your actual health points.
Your armor.
Oh, like
No,
armor.
it's not armor, but armor does something different. But you want a lot of those. Extra is not bad. So
it was SDC, just like kind of like old, like the AC, where it's like your ability to dodge and weave and deal with it, and then when you get hit, then you lose your health points, or
yes, once you lose all your SDC is gone, then you start taking health points, and that's not good. You don't want that. You don't want to get into taking health points, because every time you take a single health point, you're rolling on a table. You could get broken bones, you could lose an ear, you could lose an eye. You don't want it. You want to basically be able to keep that SDC up. Now, we'll come back to you in 1 second, Tower, if you please just chill. Go back up to the top of that chart, please, Bill, if you don't mind. This random mutation. Now, Bill, I'm not going to make you roll on this because you're already a mutant. So good enough, fair. GOP, you need to roll on this twice.
Oh, okay. D100s.
Yep.
All right. 67.
Okay, Bill. No, roll again because that's the feed again. I don't want to have more monkeys. Go ahead. Or unless you want to be in the
54.
monkey squad.
No, I'm good. You already have it, and he has it.
So that's
That
double jointed.
Ooh. You are double jointed, Bill. Sorry, GOP. And what this comes down to is you have a base 79% chance of escape base, and it will be increased by abilities and stuff. So it's hard to keep you tied up.
you said 79%.
Yeah. This is if someone is just kind of tying up your body. If someone ties your hands, it drops down to 46% plus a 1% chance to escape per level of experience.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Although
All right,
you do get +2 to roll with the fall or impacts. You can roll with a punch, or you can roll out of a fall. You get +2 to do that. Rolling with punches takes an action, but it's certainly something, unless you have some special ability, but it's certainly something you guys want to keep in mind when we get into gameplay. But what I'll do with this game when we get into it, I will set up some initial scenarios to teach you how to combat in this system. I'll do that, so don't worry about it. I'll walk you through it. All right, cool. Lady. Oh, no, sorry, that's his first one. We got to roll his second one. Go ahead and roll again.
All right, 10.
10. All right. Well, that is no, it's up. Nothing. Okay. So you just you look normal. You're a pretty normal looking dude. You could pass as human. That could be useful. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I did put a lot into my my charisma, and I got decent beauty. So
Yeah, so that could be useful for you guys. Just keep that in mind because he can pass. He can't pass a test, a scan. He can't pass that because he is a mutant. But as far as visual stuff, he looks human. It's very handy. Okay, lady, go ahead. Let's have you roll on this chart.
Okay, come on, give me something good. I don't even know what page you're on anymore.
Oh, don't worry about it. This is more aesthetic than
60?
anything. 60. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 60.
Come on down, Bill. All right. No. Go back up, I guess. I guess we missed it. Go back up. It's at the top of the page, I guess. So what's going on, Bill?
It's right here. It's extreme amount of body hair.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Roll again.
You're very bushy.
It even breaks down where it goes. So
yeah,
roll again.
Roll again. This could be fun.
44.
Human hair all over the body, so thick that it resembles fur.
You are cousin it.
We've got an ape person, an ape alien person.
Yeah.
Somebody else covered in hair. Yeah. And then another character who has feet hands
and
as well.
He's a scaly lizard feet man.
Yes.
And cousin it.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'm the only normal one in the group.
You're the only one that looks normal, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't choose this way.
And then roll again, lady. Roll again.
Oh, no.
Let me get one roll on this, Chester.
Sure, if you like. Yeah,
it's gonna be more hair.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 92.
Oh no.
Ooh, right.
That's probably not good.
Small retractable claws.
Ooh, you got
That's
cat
not
hands,
bad.
and we can't see them because you're cousin it. It's awesome. All right, so you got retractable claws, lady. Although you're not a combat person, you are a squishy a scion. But that's all right. Just in a pinch. These claws.
Maybe I can use it to pick locks with.
Maybe. These claws do minimal damage, but equal to a knife. So they do 2d4 damage plus your strength, of course. However, you do get plus 10% to climb. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So you are this weird cat lady. Actually,
Lady, I like that.
I
Cat lady.
said I said cousin it because of the initial thought, but actually it's all over your body. You could be just a really a Persian. You're a Persian cat lady. Your show. Of course, you design your characters you like. Billy, want to take a roll? Go ahead.
Yeah. 37. So odd skin color. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be skin color. It's going to be fur with you, of course. So you are going to be green.
Okay.
Nice.
It is 66, so dark blue fur.
He's beast.
Nice.
Wow,
He's
the
beast.
theme just keeps going.
It does. All right. Now, before we go back and we get into all of the rest of the kind of character creation, which isn't much left really, I need each of you to roll a percentile and tell me if you get 51% or higher.
I got
Yeah, on
what?
both.
I got a roll of 50% or
No,
higher.
roll a percentile die and tell me what you get.
I got a 75 and a 95.
No, you only have to roll
Say
once.
Oh, I thought you said roll one, so 75.
Okay.
97.
Okay.
74.
And tower.
53.
Okay, perfect. That works out actually really well. All of you, and this is going to play in your backgrounds when you write them up for homework, because that's your homework. Create backgrounds after we're done today. But all of you have, in one time or another, been in the employ of humans. Maybe that's where you're all met. Probably would be a good idea. Matter of fact, you probably were all part of the military, all of you. And therefore, you have on your neck, on the left side, you have a barcode tattoo, and well, let's see. Let me choose a city. You have this word. It says BlackRock, and then there's a scan tattoo underneath it on your neck. You've all been.
It's covered up by hair. Yay!
Yours would be, yeah, yours would be harder to see.
Hers
But
was,
I'm sorry, what tower?
hers was branded.
You've all been branded. Yes, you were.
Yeah,
Although
yeah.
the humans don't use the word slave, you were faithful helpers. You were all slaves at one time, and you have escaped. Matter of fact, I think it's, you guys, if you want to come up with some other idea together, please do. But the first thing that's popping in my head is perfect for this campaign setting is you were all part of the military and you were forced to fight your own kind. And there was let's say your drop ship crashed somewhere, and you guys escaped back into the world, and you've been for a short time living amongst mutants again, and you guys have started to work as a mercenary team together. But that would be the first thing that pops in my head. You guys can come up with stuff if you want. That's fine. But that's kind of the world you're in. So you all were part of the military, forced, not by choice.
Unscripted.
All right, so that worked out really well. Let's go back to beginning, Bill, and get the rest of this stuff all tight wrapped up.
Okay. We'll go
Oh,
Oh,
do I
I'm
have
back.
to
sorry.
do
I'm sorry.
my?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tower. I do apologize. We got to finish Tower. Keep coming down. He's got a couple of
Oh,
rolls to make. Yeah, he's got a couple of rolls to make. I apologize. Keep coming down. We got to go to his power choices and stuff.
Oh, his power choices.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's way down.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Super abilities. So go ahead and roll in the 100 percentile again, please. Tower.
Yeah, 24.
24. All right, so you get 4 minor superpowers. That's it. You don't get any majors, but you got 4 minor, which is pretty cool. So if you could do me a favor, Bill, and go to the minor power area, I'm going to make some coffee and let him choose, please. Just go. You guys already get it. I know you experienced players get it. So just help him choose 4 abilities. So keep in mind what you already have. You see your statistics. So you have a couple that are a little higher. Maybe you're a faster guy. Maybe you're a stronger guy. Maybe you're a fighter guy. Maybe you're a mental guy. Whatever. You have your statistics, and if you play D&D, no, which you haven't, but your powers are all kind of normal. You didn't have anything super high, all you really have is you're a scaled monkey feet guy. right?
With
And
wings.
well, maybe,
I think
So help me go through that. I'm going to get some coffee.
I think clock manipulation's a really fun one.
Shut up. Okay, Tower. So this is much easier than what you had to do before. All you gotta do is choose 4 abilities, and then we'll move on to finishing out the characters. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to. Can you zoom in a little bit more on it? I can. Okay. Oh yeah, winged sounds cool.
Flight,
Wait,
wingless flight, or flight with wings. Let's see. Get
I'm looking at winged or flight winged.
get radar. You be the scout.
Yeah, let's do that right.
Yeah, you can get 4 of them. So yeah, if you want wings,
Radar, and then wings.
And then maybe some kind of ranged attack. And let's see.
Oh, dude, I should do the. Does anyone else have that X-ray vision?
no.
X-ray vision, radar, wings, impervious to fire and heat. No, how about an attack? Let's see. Manipulate kinetic energy. Let's see, that's an idea. Energy
If
expulsion,
you can bend
fire.
light, technically you can make yourself invisible.
Kinda. It's not really invisibility because that's a major power. So it's like a weak version of invisibility. It bends UV and infrared, and it makes kind of a distortion
I
when you're
could do.
bending.
You already have superhuman strength, don't you?
Yeah.
Uh,
What does heightened sense of touch do you? Well, that's like
what's all
three of the same
physical
thing, though.
body?
What's that?
What's all altered physical body about?
Is that like a change your appearance? I don't know. We can look it up though.
Well, I'm looking at that, or there's body weapons and multiple limbs. Like, what would be the better of those two? Like, what would body weapons be? Because you're right, I should probably, if I have radar, wings, and X-ray vision, that's a lot of scout stuff. So I should probably have like one ranged weapon, right?
Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, I don't know. You want fire? Do you want electricity? Do you want like
Uh,
the mental stun power?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of what a good one. Because I'm only looking at the ones on the left.
Well, yeah, that's because you only have like. I don't think you can pick the ones on the right because I think that's like the like advanced
Yeah.
ones.
What's extraordinary attributes?
So that will increase some of your like other stats that you rolled earlier.
Okay, sorry.
Uh, yeah.
I don't know, guys. You want to help me? What do you think would be a really good one to go with that? Because I have uh, radar, wings, and X-ray vision,
Did we
which
lose
I'm thinking
Bill?
would
What
be.
happened?
Yeah, I dropped for a second. I'm back though.
Okay. You guys are helping him out though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's picked 3. We're trying to figure out what sort of like we're trying to get him a damage sort of power now.
Sure. There you go. That's perfect.
Well, it looks like
Because right
energy expulsion or body weapons. So one would give you range, one's melee.
I'll take the range one. Which one's the range one?
Well, there's 5 here.
Oh.
I mean, I already
Electricity,
picked up energy.
Yeah, let's do
energy.
electricity so I can shock the shit out of things.
There you
All
go.
That'd be cool.
right.
That'd be cool.
What's that one called? Just electricity?
Yeah,
Electricity.
electricity control or emission.
Zappy.
You got to bring that chart back up for him, Bill, or are you guys just reading it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot my screen dropped too. My bad. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Chester, I have radar, wings, X-ray vision, and electric emission.
Okay. Sounds like you're more of a
Some
scout.
stuff.
Okay, there we go.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you're pretty darn tanky, anyways. So,
And that's fine. I think it works out perfect that because you all, there's mutants all over. There's millions and tens of millions of mutants on the planet, right? But not all of them are necessarily combat ready, right? You guys are, and that's why you were pushed into service.
Some of them just know lots of languages.
Some do. That's true.
Lamest mutant of all time.
Cypher, quite so. Poor Cypher.
He
the one who
deserves
just
to die.
doesn't need to sleep. That one.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. That's how
There you
shitty
go.
they are.
Range 400 feet, 3d6 plus 1d6 per level. So I guess you're just 3d6 right now. Instant plus 3 to strike if aimed, plus 1 to strike if locked. So it's kind of like, it's essentially just like what you have, but GOP.
Yeah, it is. It's just electric. Yeah. It's electrical emission or electrical generation.
So this is the special is the same as the one right
there
above
you
here.
go. Wow, he just dropped off again. You're having trouble, Bill. What's going on?
Am I?
Yes, you are, sir.
It looks like you're still here on my end.
He's back up again. He's back up quick, yeah.
That'll be really great though. Like, I mean, if you have an electricity power, then we don't have to go shoving it in any character's ass.
True.
Or like shoving a cord in their ass to charge a lift.
Although you might, it's up to you. Their tower, but I will double your damage if you make it touch only.
I'll do it.
It's up to you, Tower.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you.
Are you there, bud? Tower.
Did we lose Tower?
I mean, I don't
see
know.
Him here. I see him.
I see him too.
Maybe he went into a sugar coma.
Oh, he dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll be back. But oh, here he is. Tower.
Hey.
Testing.
Hey.
Yeah, that was weird. It's like it muted me without muting me. Okay. Does the shock itself, just ambient shock, do a lot of damage, or is it just like makes your hair stand up?
No, what I was saying is you can either take the range version of this power or you can take the touch version. The touch version doubles damage, but of course you don't have range. But you'd be like an electrified puncher type of guy instead of a blaster.
Does it do a lot of damage if I do, like?
If you take the touch one, it does 4d6 damage per hit plus 2d6 every level, so it can get absolutely savage. Yes. If you take the range one, that's still good too, though. There's nothing wrong with that. You could do. It's just a different approach to how you to the character is all.
I'm gonna go with the touch one because I can just imagine the scales just lighting electricity and then doing the good old like pull my finger and then boom, static electricity.
Yeah, no, there you go. All right, so that's very, very simple. All you do with this one is write down. You do 4d6 damage plus 2d6 damage per level. Okay.
4d6 plus 2d6 per level.
No, 4d6 damage is what you do.
Yes.
And every level of experience that you gain, you add 2d6 to that.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And you could do a blinding flash. So basically, you can just kind of charge yourself up, but keep in mind that's an AOE. That's a 10-foot AOE. You can affect your party members as well.
And is that something I can do again and again, or is that just like once in a while?
Oh no,
like,
these are inbred. You can do it all the time. Yeah.
Oh my god, I could be fucking Loki.
You do have points though that like there is like energy points, right? Or is that just on my magic side? That's just me.
Not with this. No. Yeah. Now, Bill? Can you explain his energy his special? It's the same as energy expulsion. My coffee's ready. I'm gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The special is the more powerful and experienced characters, third level and higher, can regulate the strength of each blast in increments of a 1d6. For example, a 6th level hero can fire blast doing as much as 8d6. That's 8 to 48 points of damage at max strength. However, his mastery over his power enables him to fire a warning shot doing a mere 1d6. A don't push your luck blast doing 2d6 or 3d6. A forceful 4d6. A rock'em, so on and so forth. In addition, the more experienced super being can also divide the energy to fire 2 simultaneous blasts at 2 different targets. So at third level, you can do 2 attacks with him. Bam, bam, at the same time. It means he can fire an energy bolt from both hands, or from one hand in the eyes, at an opponent in one direction, and a second in another direction. However, the key word here is a divided attack. The amount of damage inflicted by each blast cannot be greater than half his normal maximum damage. So, staying with the... So that would be, yeah, as you level up, you'll be able to do that. That's the special.
Okay.
What's up with the radar, wings, and X-ray vision? What all can I do with those?
Yep.
Okay, so flight, winged. You're doing wings, right?
Yes.
Okay. Physical wings give them the power of flight. Unfortunately, wings are difficult to conceal.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Wingspan.
We're not doing a city-based game.
Okay. So then there's penalties for restraint. Does you need to know that?
No, that I need to know that. It's okay. If he gets tied up, obviously, or if
Okay.
I throw a net at him or something like that.
So here you go. Speed 160 miles an hour. So these are the stats you need. +2 to PB.
Yeah, no, hold on. You're not finished. Speed 160 miles per hour plus 10 miles per hour per level of experience. Do you understand, Tower?
Yeah.
So
With the
every level of
wings.
experience you gain, you're going to get another 10 miles per hour to your speed. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, Bill. You can go ahead and read off the rest of the stuff.
Okay. +2 PB.
So
2 peanut butter.
You're
Plus
prettier
2.
simply because you have wings. That's interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
+1 attack per melee round.
Nice. That's nice.
+2 to strike.
Nice.
+2 to parry.
Let me get my pen again to start writing some more shit down. So it's gonna be
You have a lot to write down. Don't put the pen down. I think you should hold it in your hand at all times.
yes.
And put one in your mouth so you have a backup.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Behind your
That
ear.
one's fine.
Behind
Plus
your ear.
one to what?
Yeah, it's easier to talk. It's behind your ear.
+1 to what?
Okay.
Attack. +1 attack.
Did you get the +2 to PB?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bill.
Did you get the speed?
Okay, I got the +2 to PB, 160 miles per hour plus 10 per level.
Yeah.
+1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, now +2 to strike.
Yeah, that's nice. So an additional attack every round, and you strike better. Wow, this is actually way cooler than I thought it would be, dude.
Right.
Okay.
Then +2 to parry the platypus.
Mm-hmm.
+2 to parry.
Which you
Okay.
guys use all the time. You're constantly using parry.
+4 to dodge when hovering or flying.
Okay, +4 to dodge, and that has a stipulation.
Yeah,
Yes,
when
you're flying
hovering
under
or
80. Yeah.
under 80. Yeah, hovering or flying under 80 miles per hour. Tell me when you're ready.
Under 80. Okay.
Okay. +6 to dodge when flying 90 or faster.
90 miles per hour. Holy shit. Dude, wings are badass, dude.
They are. I want
Yeah.
wings now. Fuck the arms. I want
Okay.
wings. +4 to damage for every
Holy shit.
20 miles per hour of flying speed. So when you fly and run into somebody and then you electrify them, you are doing serious damage.
Yeah, you need to really
So,
think about how you use your character in combat, dude.
so if I'm
Mhm.
essentially fly up in the air and then Stuka dive bomb somebody at maximum speed
Yes, sir.
and then do the electric bitch slap, it's gonna do some ridiculous shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It's going to do
Oh.
like another freaking, what,
Well, it's only
16?
+4, but it's cool to shit though, dude. Yeah.
Well, for every 20. For every 20
for
For
miles
every
every
per
20
hour.
20.
miles per hour. Yeah, I know it's badass. And his speed can be modified further depending on what. Oh, anyway, I won't get into that. But yeah,
Now now you get plus 40 to STC.
Holy shit. I'm gonna add that on top of the original plus 30.
and you guys have more coming. But yeah, so yeah, no, that's why I said just write it down. This is scratch paper. We're gonna be adding a lot of shit together. That's why I'm saying write it all down. So another 40 SDC, plus each of your wings have their own 30 SDC unto themselves. Say if I target your wings, right? They have SDC of their own, so therefore they won't. It's not like they immediately get shredded. But it's important you write that down. That your wings have their own independent 30 SDC, each wing, and I have to use a call shot to do
Uh,
it. So
I noticed there aren't healing powers in this game, are there?
there are.
has
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I think
I
you
can
got to
use
have Lady
this
with some of
shit as
those.
like a. I can use the fucking wings like a shield.
No. It says
No.
will not use them to shield himself. Because when they take damage, they're ruined. You can't.
Yeah,
You don't want your
wanna
wings
do
to get
that.
hit.
You don't want to do that.
Because now you got to roll. You got to roll for the type of wing.
Yeah. Now all that 30 SDC
Ooh.
per wing is doing is just saying that a called shot's not going to take you out of the air automatically. It just means that they're tougher than that. But you can either roll on the type of wing or you can choose. I don't care. Insect wings, feather wings, or leather wings. It doesn't matter. It's an aesthetic thing.
Uh, wait, feathered wings or leather wing? I'm trying
Or
to think of what would go
or
good with
insect
scale.
wings.
I mean, insects are fucking weird. Unless
I
you like
know. That'd be
animals.
sweet.
You are weird.
You fucking have monkey cans on your feet
But I have
You're a
monkey feet.
scalied monkey man. We don't
with
even know what
wings.
color you are yet.
Oh,
Figure out
that's
it.
gonna be.
God, he's fun to
Um,
draw, man. That character's crazy.
fuck it. What's the roll for this?
Just
The
roll. It's a percentile as usual.
it began with a 3.
So they're leather, which would
Well,
be standard for
Well, no,
reptilian.
roll it one more time because it's split in the middle there.
36.
Feather,
feather.
Feather.
pretty
Uh,
feathers.
So you're a scaly monkey footed bird guy. Sweet.
Monkey lizard pigeon.
I kind of think your name should be
Mhm.
Harpy.
I'm gonna be Tomahawk.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I'm gonna call you monkey lizard pigeon.
Yeah,
Plus, hawk is
I'm
in
gonna
the
be
name.
Tomahawk.
that's true.
I will shit on your statue.
That's true. Watch out. All right. So, what was his other last ability, or what else we got to do?
Radar. We gotta do radar and X-ray vision still.
Okay, cool. And they're gonna be down. So
Oop, there it was.
there it was.
Well, there's X-ray. So
You can see through fabric or paper up to 4 inches thick instantly. You can see through up to 1 foot of wood, plaster, fabric, paper, vegetation, etc., etc. One requires a full round to see through it, though, so 15 seconds. And you can see through 6 inches of brick, stone, concrete, or metal, but that takes 2 rounds, 30 seconds, for you to be able to penetrate that with your vision. That's it.
That sort of sounds weak. Okay.
Yeah, but no, it's very useful though. You have to think about it. This isn't all about I punch you in the face. You guys are going to have to do operations. And in this game, and I hope you guys understand this. You're going to run into things day one that you can't beat. That's the way this game rolls. There are no CRs in this game. So it's not all about combat. Sometimes it's about running away. Sometimes it's about hiding. Sometimes it's about sneaking. Sometimes it's about talking your way out of it or into it. Right? This game really pushes that narrative quite a bit. And I like that, actually. It's more
Okay.
realistic, right?
Tactical, being able to look through a wall and see who's banging on the other side.
Very, yes.
Plus,
Okay.
I
Takes
mean,
you a little time.
it could be used as like a healing skill too, because you can see if we got like broken bones or like
That's right.
internal bleeding, and that's creative ways to use your power.
That's right. And
Yeah.
then radar. 'Cause I really think you're okay. What is he? He's a monkey-footed, scaled bird Batman.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh man.
All right, so your radar has a range of 400 feet. Tower
Okay. Yeah, 400 feet.
plus 100 feet per level of experience. Okay.
Okay.
And now this is this allows you to do things like you probably want to just take that whole section and just send it to him, please, so we can write it
Yeah,
down.
it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Not superhuman shape. Yeah. So you have the ability to interpret shapes and distances and directions and speeds at varying percentile chances, but you do get plus 40 to initiative, which is nice. Plus 2 to parry and dodge, once again, is very nice. Plus 2 to strike. You hit well, dude. Another additional attack per melee round. God damn it. And you're not no bonuses to be blinded or dark. Oh, man, you're going to be a freaking machine, dude. Anyway, that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just send me that and I'll have to write it all down.
Sure. Is that
Done.
all 4? Is that it? Is he done?
yes.
Okay, cool. Let's go back to the beginning, Bill.
Okie dokie.
Top.
I like that picture. Okay.
It is cool fishing, yeah.
I think, where are we now? Glossary. All right.
Yeah, you got to
Page
go
down.
character creation, a little bit down. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we have all our abilities. All right, okay. We know we have we rolled those 8 stats. You guys have those numbers. You also have all your powers, and those powers, many of them gave you bonuses to these things, right? So
Yes.
at this point, now that you know those bonuses, your combat stuff, we're going to roll in a minute. We'll give you a few things, but just assume that's going to add to your either your prowess or strength anyway. So it doesn't affect anything else. So now that you know what abilities you have and therefore the bonuses you get to add, and some of the usually they're plus 1d6, plus 2d4, or whatever it is, the bonus you get to the ability. Make those choices now. So take those 8 numbers that you rolled. Go ahead and add any of the roll and add any of the bonuses that you're allowed to add and put those in that stat. So we have ME, MA, PS, PP, PE, PB, and speed. So go ahead and make those choices now. You should be able to do that quite easily now. And Bill, you're disgusting. I just want you to know.
I have
Doing that
44 in
earlier.
strength.
It's insane, dude. Wait till we get to the bonuses for you with that. Oh my God, dude.
Do you want me to just tell you what I've got, or
I don't
wait?
really care. I just wanted to help you get there. I don't know if you guys have
Okay.
noticed this when I DM. I don't care how powerful you are. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't, because the campaign will apply itself, right?
Oh, I just didn't know if you wanted to take notes of it or not. That's
No,
all.
no, no. I have no need to
I
know
thought
that.
nothing could go over 33. I mean 30.
No, well, because it's a power based, his can. Yeah, yeah. That the attributes beyond 30, that whole section explaining what can and can't do that and when you can't do it. All right. So normally you can't, and
Okay.
none of you guys are. He's the only one that's over 30, and it's very specifically powered.
Oh, my ME is 32 though.
Is it? Okay, that's fine. So that's your mental endurance. So you're just really, really tough. But for your character, that makes sense. So I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody got their choices done.
64.
keep in mind some of those things you guys got bonuses. You had to roll dice again, right?
Yep.
Your
I'm
mind
just making sure I got all that.
Yeah, because when you get bonuses, usually it's plus D6 or plus 2D4 or something like that. Usually it's not plus 1 or 2. Sometimes it is, but it's usually a dice roll.
I think the only benefit I got was +2 beauty for the wings
There you go.
to add
That's
to.
fine. That's fine. That's okay. Your character is badass, dude. Understand that. When you add up all those pluses to strike and dodge and how many attack, you're what, 3 or 4 attacks around right now. When you add all that up and we see the whole thing, you're going to see that it's badass. And we haven't rolled your combat skills yet. And those are going to bump up things too. So I'm
Well,
not going to be surprised if you get 6 attacks around tower.
oh yeah. Well, since I'm going for the scout, I have a 23 IQ and EME of 21.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to get to that in a minute. I just need you guys to make your choices and then we can move on.
Yeah, I applied them to my character sheet.
All right, good. GOP?
I was already done before we started.
I know. Lady, have we made all our choices?
Yeah, but I didn't realize if any of them added to the stats, so.
Well, no, you're in your situation there. You probably didn't get many additions. You got a few, but mainly your power is in your freaking psionic power.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure you got a few for being a psionicist. I'm sure there was some bonuses you got.
I'm good to go whenever you are.
Lady, did you write those down?
Yes, I wrote them
Oh,
down. You want to
sweet.
hear them?
Rock on. No, I don't.
Under the.
I just want to make sure
Okay.
that the psionics stuff, the bonuses you got, you wrote them down. All right, Bill, come down to that chart right there at the bottom of this page, please. All righty. So here we go. Now, this is when we get into some additional bonuses, and you guys need to write this down. Okay. Now, if you look on this chart, you will see a listing for everything. Speed doesn't matter, so we're only doing this with 7. All right. Starting out with IQ. The IQ, what it does is this gives you a one-time bonus to your skills that we're about to roll up, and it's a percentile bonus. It's pretty cool because in this game you need to roll under your percentage point for your skill, right? So if you're 65% to do something, if you roll a 66, you fail, right? That's how it works. So the higher the better, right? But this is a one-time bonus. You only get it here in character creation. After that, it doesn't apply. Your IQ applies more in the meta way in game, right? Because you will have to try to figure things out. You'll make a roll, right? Simple enough. So go ahead and look at this chart, and whatever your IQ is, write down plus whatever percentage or not that you have to your initial skills. Some of you probably don't have an IQ of 16 or more, and that's okay. You don't get a minus, you just don't get a plus.
23.
Yeah, so 23 would be plus 9%. Okay, you guys got it?
Got it.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, I have the IQ.
okay, cool. Now moving on to mental endurance. And this is save versus psionic attacks and save versus insanity. Insanity doesn't come up as much, but you guys probably noticed several times the word horror factor was put in, was in descriptions. So it does happen. But that's what the save versus insanity is for. But just put these in here, whatever your ME is. Anytime those rolls come up, you get pluses to your D20 roll. Because this is a D20 game. So whatever
So
that
what would
is.
that? If I have a 21, what would that be?
If you have a 21, then you get +3 to save versus psionic attacks, and you get a +4 to save versus insanity. Okay. And keep in mind, all bonuses in this game are cumulative. They all stack. There is no rule against stacking in this game. So therefore, Lady versus psionic abilities is it's disgusting. She ain't getting touched. And actually, GOP has some pretty good toughness against magic, right? And to be fair, in this world, psionics are probably more common than magic, but they are both around. So. Next, moving on to mental affinity. Now, this is your charisma, right? So, if you have any of these things, your ability to trust or intimidate, these are bonuses. These are your flat rolls. And there are skills that add bonuses to this. And you can make choices in that direction if you choose, maybe GOP, for instance. So, whatever your ME is, you see the chart right here. Your MA, sorry. This is your trust, intimidate. It's just your charisma roll. This is the base percentage you get. Okay. If you don't have a 16 or above, that's okay. I think it's a raw 30. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Are you
Yep.
guys alive?
I'm good.
Yeah, so it may just be plus 30 because I only have 13.
Yeah. So don't even worry about it. Don't write anything down. Then I'll take care of it. Right. And which simply means you're not the face man of the group. That's all. I think
I am the
GOP is the
wing.
face man now, this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, we might as well shift it because I did it in Bill's campaign. I was the face guy, so it's good to kind of shift that around and give everyone a chance. Moving now to physical strength.
Uh,
Bill,
Look,
you see right here on the chart, if you get a 16, it's +1, and it just basically accrues up from there. What are you sitting at now, Bill?
44, Chester.
Plus 34 to damage.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
thought you were 40 something.
No, I have a 44. Yeah.
You have a 44, so therefore minus 16 away from that, please. Or excuse me, minus 15 away from that. So that brings you down to a, let's see, 34, so 29. So you get plus 29 damage you're doing.
Plus 29. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, a little, just a little bit. So you could be doing like 50 pops with each punch probably pretty easily. Yeah, that's minions are going to just simply crumple under you.
Yeah, but PP is my bonus to hit, right?
Yeah, we're talking about physical strength right now. We're talking about PS.
Right.
And that is the one that's sitting at 40 something.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah, so you get plus 29 to damage. Bill.
Yes, I'm happy.
Good. And the rest of you, I don't know if you have bonuses or not, but they're going to be much more normal.
I got the 2 bonuses, and that's it.
That's fine. Are you okay,
Yeah.
GOP? Lady?
Oh, my PP bonus is
This is
pretty good.
PS, dude. This is physical strength.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not PP yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was looking at PP. My
Okay,
bad.
well, that's fine.
No,
I kind of
have
figured you
terrible
could do your own
PP.
anyway. You guys
I
should
have
just be
terrible
real
PS.
quiet.
Yeah, sorry. I already went through and put all
Oh,
my
you did already.
stats
Okay.
in.
Moving on to
Yeah.
PP, which is your ability to hit shit. Okay. And that's all things. It's shooting and punching and everything. It's your ability to do stuff. So this is parry and dodge bonuses and bonus to strike. Now, many of you already got bonuses to strike. As I said before, everything stacks. All right. So, for instance, Bill is an absolute damage machine, whereas it looks to me so far that Tower is going to be a striking machine. He hits he has a high ability to hit, and he has many attacks. So it's very
So
different. But
I should be fine.
oh, you should be very fine. Yes, no problem at all, dude. You're going to be putting out a lot of damage. I think you're actually more of the DPS, but Bill just has the ridiculous strength. But then each of you are already seeing how easily everything's already kind of laying into what role you're going to take. I mean, Bill's the tank. You're the DPS tower. GOP, I have no clue. What are you?
I'm kind of ranged, but like I want to be more the charismatic type.
Well, you're the face man. That's right.
Yeah, I'm the face man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Healer.
And Lady is going to be your mage. And she's going to have some healing powers. She's going to have some protective powers, and she'll have some punch as well, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to choose there, but I know she will have some healing in there. So there you go. That's so you each have your role, which is really neat. Moving on to PE, just make these things down that you get save versus coma deaf. These are percentage rolls, and save versus magic and poison, of course, are pluses. And like I said, everything stacks. Physical beauty is your. It's just kind of your how attractive you are, and just from charming and impressing. It doesn't have anything to do with words. It's just beauty, and add these bonuses if you have it. Okay, everybody good? Everyone up to speed?
Yes.
Mm,
Tower, what's the problem?
What do you mean?
Oh, that wasn't you that made that noise? Who made that noise?
Oh no, I'm fine. No,
Okay,
it's straight up. Once this call ends, I'm probably gonna pass out because I have work in the morning, and
that's
I've been up
okay.
for like I've
You,
been up for like 18 hours, so it's not the. I'm not bored. I'm just exhausted, tired.
well, that's fine. We're coming. We're almost done anyway. We've done all the work. Come on down, Bill. Let's get some of these other bonuses out of the way and then make our last roll. Super strength, Bill. You need to read that. Speed. Everyone has speed. Well, hold on a second, Bill. You're going a little bit. We got to do speed. Speed chart. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So whatever your end up speed is, this gives you your actual speed that you have on foot.
Okay.
All right, so easy enough. And the only one that really needs to deal with all this strength stuff is Bill, and he'll do it on his own because
Yep.
it's very straightforward. It's only, what, 3 paragraphs. Come on down, Bill. Let's get into the background skills. Hit
Oh,
points and
hit points.
STC. Okay, yeah. So this is how you determine your hit points, guys. All right. You've rolled up your 8 abilities. You will recall that one is physical endurance. The physical endurance score indicates your character's base starting amount of hit points. So write that down. So write down hit points, and whatever your PE is your actual hit points number. However, you guys got many bonuses already to add to that, didn't you? All right.
Mhm.
So go ahead and write that down. Roll any dice you have to do to add to that, please. And then you're going to also take a 6-sider and roll it, and that is added to it as well. Okay? So even if you didn't get any health bonuses, you still roll a D6 to add to whatever that PE is. So do that now.
Okay.
All
Now,
right?
do I just add that straight to PE, or do I
No,
have that on the
take
side?
your physical endurance, write that down
Yeah,
next to hit points. Same number. Okay?
yeah.
Then you want to roll a 6-sided dice and add that to that number.
Okay, I got that.
Okay. And every time you level, you guys are doing that. Now, as I said, some of you had got bonus hit points during the character creation. Add that on top. Okay. And every time you level up, you get another D6. Okay. So let's come down to SDC. Now, you guys already have some SDC. You're going to get a little bit more in a minute. But I don't think, let's see, is simple. Each of your heroes category automatically provides, yes, which we already did that, is gained through physical strength, Many heroes will have a superhero amount. That's true. Where a character, yeah, I don't think you get any, roll up to the top. Yeah, I don't think there's any add in the beginning. No. Okay, good. So you're going to get a little bit from your fighting stuff here in a minute, but that's cool. Next is armor, and we'll deal with your armor rating and stuff later. We don't need to worry about that right now, Bill. Those of you guys who have access to the book, read it. Just read it, and you'll figure it out. It's real simple. No, keep going. We don't need any of this. None of this matters. Bill,
Well,
keep coming
those
down.
on the right.
They matter. She matters. That's true.
Yeah.
All of this is just game mechanics. You come down, more game mechanics. But this is that's the chart, by the way. Go up real quick. That's the chart right there, the minor and major damage charts. It's not nice, dude. Look at that chart. So you start taking health damage, you start getting a roll on this chart, and isn't it nice? Torn leg muscles, fragmented bones, broken ribs, punctured
Ooh,
lungs.
punctured lung.
Oof,
Yes.
oof.
Reminds me of a particular crit chart we had.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a good one though. I like this
Doesn't
one
like
too.
that.
But
Minor and
yeah, this is
major.
all
Okay.
game mechanics. Okay. Super Abilities we already did. Determining education and skills is our last bit, and that is going to have to go over to the chart. So keep rolling. You guys could choose whatever your alignment. I don't even care about alignment in this game, to be honest with you.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we'll
this
skip
is all
alignments right
mechanics.
now.
Keep coming down to get to the skill chart. Yeah, the rounding out, money stuff. Where we kind of did that. You can
Optional
roll on these charts
rules.
if you'd like. It's up to you.
XP.
Yeah.
Experience points.
Yep.
Come on. Trauma. Insanity.
Yep.
Neurosis. Psychosis. God syndrome. Becoming a psychiatrist. Phobias.
These are all
Okay.
mechanics. I suggest you read them, guys. Should read this section. The actual rules of the game section is not that long. Most of the book is made up of the character creation stuff. You should read it.
Well, we all
Here we
have
go.
a military background.
Well, maybe. Let's roll down here a little bit. Come scroll down this page, please. Thank you. All right. So, I would say you're probably right, GOP. We should probably just take the military back skill and be done with it. I kind of agree. Yeah, if you all agree, we'll just do that.
Well,
Otherwise, we have to roll on the chart. But I think it makes most sense for
in
what we're seeing here.
Well, there is 8
there's two
secondary
things.
skills.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Although I wouldn't be odd to me, GOP, if you in particular, or you and maybe even Lady, had higher education, but it wouldn't matter though. We can go with the military. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I could have been a specialist too, because I mean, my character. Well, but then again,
military specialist, yeah. So I there you go.
moved his way up there.
I think it makes more sense because we're kind of the campaign is developing as we're creating our characters, isn't it? So I would say you guys have a choice of either military or military specialist. You choose. You see them right here. 21 through 30 is military. 81 through 85 is military specialist. So
Specialist. Mutant. Alien.
Yeah, I'll go specialist.
okay. How about you, Bill? Maybe you're just straight military, Bill.
I mean, I'll do specialist. I mean, you give me an option to get more shit, I'm gonna take it. So.
Fine. That's fine. Lady.
Specialist.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, Bill's
right.
definitely specialist, as was GOP. Okay, so you're all specialists. That actually helps the narrative. You guys were on a okay, I get it in my head. Perfect. So military specialist. Here we go. You guys write this down. You get basic military skill program plus 20%. Nice, right? And keep in mind, all skills, whatever your IQ was, you're going to add that bonus to every skill at the initial onset here only, right now. Plus, you guys also get an additional military espionage skill program. Now, understand that skill programs come with many things, whereas secondary skills are, which you guys get 5, are just single things, right? And we'll get into that in a minute. You get one espionage skill program. Oh, nice. Plus 15%. This can be a secondary selection as well. Oh, interesting. So you get one weapon modern skill, weapon program, modern skill program, and the other skill programs are all at plus 10%. Okay, nice. And they stack. Keep in mind, IQ and whatever these bonuses are do stack. And you also get 5 secondary skills. Okay. You guys got that? We come back and reference it. It's all right. Let's go over to the skills program chart, which is a page down, I think. All right. So these are your skill programs, and we'll get into the skills later, the secondary stuff. But these are each program. So when you choose this program, you get whatever number is stated inside of it. So you get this basic one here. So you get hand-to-hand basic, running, climbing, military etiquette, radio basics, and weapon rifle. That comes with that one, right? So what are all our choices again, Bill? Go back up to the training, or did
Get
you write it
marked.
down?
We have espionage.
Yeah, you went above it. Yeah. So what is it? So you get the
Military
basic military
specialist.
program, and that is plus 20% to that. Okay.
Okay, +1 military or espionage skill program. One
Right.
espionage skill program. So that means you can double up on espionage.
Sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, no, there's things in the category. These are categories, right?
Okay.
So we get the basic. We get the you get one additional military or espionage, your choice, and you also get another espionage skill program. And then we'll do the weapons program. We'll do that later. All right, come on down. Let's take a look at the options we have.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. So as you guys see here, we have the military program basic. Would you get that? So write that down. But there's also a military demolitions program, which you could choose. There is an espionage program basic, which you have to take basic for that. So if you're going to double up in your espionage, which you can do. So basically, you get one espionage and one military all, and then you could choose another one. That's what's happening here. So you're either
Okay.
going to go the route of military demolitionist or pilot, or you're going to go the espionage basic and then the secondary espionage. Where is that?
I only see. Wait, is there?
Well, the skills are later. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Those are weapon things, and then we have our secondary skills over here, and then the skills section. There's a whole bunch of choices you can see. So go down the espionage and the skills selection, please. Go down to skills. Yeah. Here you go. Okay. So let's look under espionage. Where is it here? So if you decide to double up in espionage, you get espionage basic, and you can choose any one of these here that's not in the basic. You could add.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
choose the military basic, you could go with the full demolition, which would give you the most abilities, or you could choose things that are in the military or pilot related skills.
Okay. And
So
that would be pilot advanced
well, you'd
or
have to have pilot basic first. You have to stack everything.
okay.
But keep in
Okay.
mind,
Okay.
secondary abilities can be added onto it, right?
Okay.
So
So
you
if I
take
understand you
airplane,
right,
yeah,
everything that was listed under military basic on the
you get.
previous
Everybody
page,
gets.
you get.
Yeah,
Then if you could pick +1 military or espionage in these areas, one or the other, right?
that's right.
Okay. So being one would be escape artist. That's one.
Sure.
Which should be good
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
Well,
Or
good for
find
you.
contraband and illegal weapons. That would be one.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah. Because you'll see that the military basic has some basic stuff, but it doesn't have all the things that are in this list, right?
Right. Doesn't have yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Chemical warfare, so on and so forth. All right.
And then
Um.
after you make those decisions, so everyone gets the military basic, and then you guys can choose to take another military, or you could take either espionage, the full basic set, or you could take the basic pilot set. You can do either or, and then you have 5 choices off of this chart here, individual choices of your own. And don't worry about fighting. We're going to roll that separately. That's a separate issue. So you could of that 5, you could take basic electronics if you want. You could take anything out of the rogue stuff. One thing, right? The
Oh my.
science or what have you. That's what you do with those 5, right?
Or wilderness. Or
Or what
okay.
have you. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the previous page, and I'm gonna do a screen clip
Yeah.
of this, so I can have them both side by side. I
Right.
think.
So, and in this thing, you guys can do this on your own. You have the books.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
make these choices. It's not hard. It's very simple. Just keep in mind that your basic skill programs you get give you a list of basic things, and then your additional choices are things that you're picking individually off the next page, right?
Right.
Okay. The only
Well,
thing
I'll probably go through each individual
I'm
thing
sure you will. This
later.
takes the longest
Yeah.
time. It is a pain in the ass, but it's useful though. You want to make sure you have abilities. But then we want to come into our weapon proficiencies, which we need to do here. Okay.
Right.
Now If you come down further, please, Bill. You keep coming down, please. Keep coming down.
More?
All the way,
Really
all
quick.
the way. Go through all the skill stuff, Yeah. Now you can
Oh
read here
wow.
individually what you want and the bonuses they give you. Keep coming down, Bill. Yeah, all the way through it. Okay, combat. All right, keep going. You got to go a couple more pages, dude. Yeah.
I skipped weapon proficiencies. That's all right though, right?
Yes, it is. Okay. Go back up one, please. Back up. You're too far. You're too far. Go back up. Back up. Okay, back up. All right, here we go. So they have a list of combat terms and how they work in this area. You should read this. All of you should read this. I suggest you read this whole initial section. It's not a lot, really. It's less than 100 pages. But you definitely should read this thing right here to understand how your powers work. But
Okay.
I do believe there is a chart. Let me find it real quick.
We still need to do armor rating, right? Okay, so that's
Yeah, armor, just read that section and write it down. It's very simple.
okay.
Yeah. And let me do this education stuff here real quick with your fighting. All right. I got to find what page that's on. All right, here we go. Now, keep in mind, if you guys do take some of the physical stuff, they do give a little bit of bonuses to things, but there is restrictions on that. So
When you say
all of you
physical,
get hand-to-hand basic. All right, you all get
oh,
that.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have the hand-to-hand basic. Now, however, you all also can take your military bonus that you had in there, and you could apply that into hand-to-hand, which would level up basic to expert. You can also take your secondary skills and bump up the expert to martial arts or assassin. It's one or the other, and these will give you bonuses on that chart. There's also some physical things which you could take: acrobatics, athletics, bodybuilding, boxing. These things do add stuff to your SDC, health, strength, things like that. So you guys should go through and take a look and kind of make the choices that you want to make on that. But You got weapon proficiencies, of course, which you can also get in your combat. Let me see where that chart is. There is a chart. Let me just work on it here on the book. Here we go. Hand-to-hand combat, page 71, please. Page 71.
Okay. Moving my mouse. Hold on. Boop boop. And it's probably 72.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, keep coming down. Yeah. All right, here we
All
go.
right.
Now this page right here shows whatever you decide to choose on the skills you decide to apply. Keep in mind that all of you have hand-to-hand basic already. You have all of this. However, if you apply military bonuses, or because you already have it, secondary bonuses
Oh,
into this, you can up yourself. It's expensive.
boss. I hear nobody.
You
Yeah, I
can't
can
hear
hear
us?
you, lady.
We can hear you.
We hear you. Lady, we hear you.
She can't hear us.
Cannot hear
That's all right.
Eli.
I'm wrapping up anyway. It doesn't matter because this
No,
stuff, this
why?
skill
Let
things,
me
you
look.
guys need to do this on your own anyway. But here's the thing: if you all start with a basic, but if you spend additional points, program points, into it, you could up to a hand-to-hand expert, and then you could even up further up either into the martial arts or the assassin. They're either or, right? So
Gotcha.
whichever level you end up with hand-to-hand, you will get whatever those bonuses are in there. Okay, and you see they're pretty tasty, right?
So do they stack where it's like you get expert, you get all of that, then you go and then you add that on top of if you pick martial arts, or is it just
Yeah,
the
no,
list
look
under
at it. It
martial
says
arts?
add an additional 2 attacks. Yes, they all stack.
Holy moly. Okay, okay, yeah, so you get paired weapons and expert, and then in martial arts you get paired weapons and +2 to disarm.
That's right.
I see.
It tells you
Okay.
what the extra stuff is in it. It tells you.
Okay.
But and that depends on how you want to spend your skills. If you spend a lot of skill points in bumping yourself up, say 2 times, either into the master or assassin, it's expensive, but you are a murder machine, right? I do
Yeah.
not suggest all of you burn all your points into getting physical and hand-to-hand stuff, because as you read the background skills section, you should read it. You will see that it's expensive, dude. But I really not all of you should do that. Some of you should kind of take more of the, the brain-based skills. We do need to have some rounding of abilities, but I would assume at least one of you, maybe Tower, would really, really pump into the master martial artist or the assassin, because he's already a murder machine. It would be ugly.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna focus on charisma on my end. I think
Fair,
that probably worked
fair.
for me.
BOP, you want to help me out with this at work on Thursday?
Oh yeah, no, that'll be fine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go.
need to.
I'm,
This is the
I'm-
most complicated part of the game. It's the skill choice. But once you read it and you're done with it, you will see this game flies though. Because it really is.
cool.
Once you got all your numbers, which were basically almost there, this is the last part. Once you have all your numbers, it's simply we just go, right? We roll our 20-siders, we roll whatever dice for our damage, and then when you use skills, it is all percentage based. The number or less. So we don't use 20-siders for that. But the game actually flies really well. Please read the skills section and understand it and make your choices. Please read the combat section so that you understand. You do have, this is one of those games where you can pull off special maneuvers, and you should be doing that. And your hand to hand abilities and skills will show you what you can pull off. Some special skills a normal person can't do, but a master can, right? And it's very well laid out. It's very easily explained. So just read it and finish out your characters. Decide on names. Keep in mind this is not a superhero game. You guys are on an alien planet. Humanity is not your friend, but you don't live in their cities. So we're kind of doing we're doing whole, basically. You guys are kind of just dumped on a planet, and the humans don't give much care about you, so you kind of have to find your own way. That's the setting. So come up with your own name. You can give your own description, add some flavor to it. A little bit of a background would be nice. Other than that, you'll see the game works is really simple and it's very smooth. Do you have any questions?
I don't think we ever figured out what color I am.
No, we didn't. You may choose. It doesn't matter.
Uh, I'm also gonna be dark blue.
Oh God, we have double beast.
uh,
We have. So which one is going to be gay beast? That's what we need to know.
do we have like additional weaponry and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Like,
no. You guys have. I gave you money. And
okay,
in your actual in the actual end of the character creation, there's a further money roll. Make that roll. It's not a lot, but it's going to add to the 1,000 or so you already have, and you can make any purchase you want in the back of the book. I'm not restricting you.
okay.
So, but just spend it, just like you would buy equipment in D&D. Go buy your equipment, right? You guys have been around a little bit, not long since you got out of the military. You might have took a break or what have you, but you guys have earned a little bit of money. But you're still kind of new to this independent missionary thing. But yeah, just make those choices. Yeah. Any other questions?
No,
Is Lady hearing me now?
I think so. She kept jumping in and out. So
don't worry. Any questions I got, I'm gonna end up asking GOP at work.
Yeah, it's not that hard, dude. I know it seems
Yeah,
so, but
I
it's really
know.
not.
I'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
Yeah, and when I run the game, like I said, the first couple of sessions, I will do it to kind of explain mechanics and let you guys interact with the mechanics, and not only for you, but also for the listeners. So don't worry about it. You guys will get it. I know the only one here that really is gonna might have a little bit of learning curve is Tower, but it's not that hard, dude. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, that was bang on near perfect, dude. We're done. I did a good
Well,
job,
Mhm.
Bill.
hey, I
No
appreciate
Get
it,
a
idea
man.
cookie.
what's wrong.
That was good.
I think
Oh,
my character should be Australian.
can you hear us now, lady? I just heard you.
Lady,
Uh,
she's having
I
some
guess.
problems, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay though. She gets role playing and she has the book. I'm not really worried about Lady. But of course,
So
if there are any questions, she could put it in during the week. But I'll take care of next week as well. It's not a big deal, guys. But next week we'll come in and I'll do kind of mission 0. So
perfect. So we're gonna shelve the cyberpunk thing then, and we'll just start off with this next week.
sure,
And then in 2 weeks I'm gonna miss, but
that's fine.
just a reminder.
That's fine.
So I didn't want to leave you hanging.
Well, no, that just means that the first mission it'll just be the 3 of them going off and doing something because you had to get married or something like that.
Had to give all 4 arms a manicure. It
Mhm.
takes a long time.
And I was
So.
gonna go. You found a zebra lady who just makes your life
See?
complete.
She's
He- he was-
He's testing his ability to give hand jobs.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, no, I think this will be fun.
Whoa.
I definitely, for any of you in the chat who have any deep nerdy lore, I'm basically doing whole, human occupied landfill. But the only real that's not different, but the real main difference is there are giant walled Judge Dredd-esque cities around the planet where there are humans living, but everyone else here is kind of like in a way, a prisoner of sorts, ex-slave, escaped slave, and but I'll explain all that next week. All right, guys, we're about we got about 10 minutes early, but I'm impressed. I was really pushing to get that character creation done in the time frame, and we did. So I'm pretty impressed with that actually, because this game can take time to make a character, but once you get a character go, boy, does it fly. So. All righty. Anybody have any closing comments?
I got homework.
You do. Yeah.
Time is not as in lines; it is in circles. That is why clocks around.
Fair. Fair enough.
All right.
And just
Namaste.
namaste, and just help him out, GOP. Yeah. But
Yeah.
because that is kind of the most fiddly part is the skills, but it's not that hard. But all right, guys, thank you all very much, and we will see you next week. Keep in mind tomorrow we are off, but on Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are of course doing Drawn and Quartered Ultimate Edition, and we have an indie comic on this week, which is pretty cool looking. It's called Black Rhapsody, and it's a sexy looking book, man. So come back for that. But we'll definitely see you next week, and we'll do session 0 on question name campaign. All right. Well, thank you all very much, and later.
Bye, everybody.
Take it easy.